Yeah, we live.
Right? Once again, giving all praises, honor, and glory
to Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Rakakodash.
Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone that taught us this word, that surely do well. Salutation to each and every one of the Akim, the men that push this word out there in sincerity and in truth. Alright? That love doing this work. Alright? That come in, week out, warning all people at the damn filth they are. Read over that precept that you read earlier.
The book of Psalms chapter 5 and verse 4. It says, for thou art not a power that had pleasure in wickedness.
Right, so the Most High have no pleasure in wickedness. Habakkuk 1 and 13 said, thou art a pure eyes than to behold iniquity. Alright? Because, hey, as I mentioned earlier, the Most High looking down on this place and what he's seeing is a dump. He's seeing a filth. And what is happening on them dump side? There is light fire to clear up the rubbish. And that is what the Most High going and do with the ICBM nuclear missiles and the chariots of flaming fire.
That's right.
The scripture said that thou shalt be visited of Yahweh Shem Yahushai host with fire and thunder and lightning. And you people supposed to be fearing that. Alright? Hey, this Roman Catholic Church thing with you burning in hell only God could judge me. No! The Most High coming to kill people. The Most High said that his garment's going to be dipped in blood.
That's right.
Alright? You people are taking heed to the words of the Bible. You just want to go and do what you want. But the time you end up in the hospital, whatever the case says, you like to ball, oh God, oh God. But where are the gods? Alright? Where the gods are you people as you know to yourself? They can't do nothing fair. Because they don't ban the blood of Jesus already. Because Jesus ain't no God. Alright? So the Most High is a pure eyes than to behold iniquity. Well,
it says, neither shall evil dwell with thee.
Salakia.
But it can't pop now, Pop down, who's the two winners? Yeah, Howard and I'm right. Can't pop. So, I want to
it says, verse 5, the foolish shall not stand in thy sight.
Yeah, 2/3 of you Negroes, Latinos, and natives not going and stand in the eyesight of the Most High. Because why? All their pleasure and wickedness. Who like to smoke the weed, who like to go carnival and jump up, you know, who like to get drunk and revel all in the streets. Alright? All of these things, you people don't deal with your brother properly. Murderers, alright? I'm all about blessed be Trinidad. Trinidad ain't blessed. Trinidad cursed. Alright? Well,
it says, thou hatest all workers of iniquity.
The Most High hate all workers of iniquity. So long as you're going against the laws, the statutes and commandments, so long as you're calling out idols, the Most High hate all workers of iniquity. Alright? And they don't want no sparing you people unless you repent and turn back to the Most High. When you're done, you can give me Ezekiel 33, start at verse 2. Go ahead.
This is the book of Sirach 16 verse 26. It says, the works of Yahweh are done in judgment from the beginning, and from the time he made them, he disposed the path thereof.
Yeah, the works that the Most High done in judgment. By everything the Most High done, he measured it on a scale. He made both good and he made evil. He made light, he made darkness, he made morning, he made night. Everything to balance off. You now have to learn to be balanced. You have to learn to keep in the center of that scale. But 2/3 of you people don't know how to keep balance. And that is why you people end up being sick. That is why you people end up in the hospital. That is why you people end up dead. Because the wages of sin is death. But you ain't understand that. Oh God, my uncle dead from gunshot. He was wicked. The Most High killed and the Most High make a life.
That's right.
Gone too soon. Where's this thing all you're talking about? Gone too soon. The Most High called back his spirit because his spirit was doing shit when I was on earth.
That's right.
Alright? I don't know such thing as gone too soon. The Most High by measure, he measured everything. He measured your good, he measured your wickedness. So many Ezekiel.
The book of Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 1. Again the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon a land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast, Ezekiel chapter 33 verse 11, say unto them, As I live, said the Lord power, I have no pleasure in the death of the wicked, but that the wicked turn from his way and live.
Yes, so the Most High say he has no pleasure in the death of you wicked. He has no pleasure in the death of his own people. And he has no pleasure in the death of the one-third of Israel. Alright? So he's saying what? Repent and return from your ways. Turn from your evil ways, because the Most High married unto you. He said, come, let us reason together. Let me sit down, let me talk things out. Look, I don't send my son as a living sacrifice. Just have faith in him and do the things that I require you. Inside of this life, inside of this present kingdom, things ain't going to be perfect, but at least try. Right? Show a little works. That is showing faith. Because the problem the Most High always had in Israel in the beginning was Israel had no faith.
That's right.
Though the Most High worked signs and wonders, though the Most High take down Pharaoh and his people, Israel still had no faith. They provoked the Holy One of Israel and say, well, can he bring forth meat also? Oh, Moses, we have no water. But you don't see what big man do already. But now I can remember the onions we had in Egypt. But the next time, nobody can even say they remember any case, you know. Because, hey, one of the hopefully left from the front, but hear somebody talk that shit in the back and flap and they one thunder kick.
That's right.
We don't want nobody remembering no pleasures inside of this current kingdom. Because the pleasures in this current kingdom is wickedness.
That's right.
Because you people have pleasure in adultery. You people have pleasure in nakedness. You people have pleasure in all sorts of fornication, idolism. We don't want none of that. The Most High saying, return, find married unto you. Scripture said many times, I am for you. What were you for? You for Baal. You're for Jesus, Jehovah, Allah. Right about now, not one person in the temple in Mecca, because why? Coronavirus. The scripture said the Most High sending the plagues. But you people refuse to bow your knee to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That is why when you people die, the Most High going and laugh to his prophets. Alright? Go ahead.
Continuing, it says, turn from his way and live.
Turn from your ways and live. Hey, you used to commit adultery, stop. You used to smoke, stop. Alright? You used to curse your mother and your father, stop. You used to steal, stop. Don't go down that homosexual road. Hey, that is a strong spirit, but the scripture says, hey, who's stronger than the Most High? The scripture says, the hands of Yahweh Shem Yahushai is in short that it cannot save. It has no manner of sickness. It has no manner of wickedness that the Most High cannot heal. And the worst sickness is spiritual sickness, by when it's sick in your mind, when you have demons plaguing in your mind, the Most High is able to cure that.
That's right.
He cured leprosy, he cured the sick of palsy, he raised the dead. But right now we're raising the spiritual dead through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Right.
But you people have to take heed, listen, be attentive unto the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, because death and destruction coming very soon.
The book of Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 17. For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, said the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Yes, so the Most High say I will restore health unto thee. Alright? Most High say I will give thee health. The Most High will put us back in the first estate that he promised. Alright? Being a holy nation, a righteous people. Alright? Watch, our people not supposed to be looking like that. Yes, a man look like a man. You ain't supposed to be looking like you're half man, half woman. Alright?
Ezekiel chapter 33 Continuing at verse 11, it says, turn ye from your evil ways.
Yeah, turn it from your evil ways. Why you want to be fully done and fully evil by singing a thing of songs like if it's some kind of prep. To be dunce is to be stupid, to be foolish, an idiot. Long ago those wasn't nice names or a good character to have. But now fully done and fully evil. The most I hate iniquity. But we will put on, we had said, yeah, I'm fully done and I'm fully evil so and all kind of shit.
The Lord said, he don't have none but him that does the wisdom.
Can a clean heart and a pure mind by what the most I want. Evil is filth by, to be evil is filth by. What tell us clean hands and a pure heart. Can taught up for the correction. Alright? So hey, the most I ain't looking for murderers neither. You understand? Most I ain't looking for somebody who dealing falsely with the neighbor.
That's like Eve. Eve is a murderer. Right? Because Eve committed an abortion. Right? And the conspiracy behind that abortion is what? Let's out at LA from what is that? Because we have that video that's circulating amongst the brothers, right? Where this woman did a 57-minute expose on the truth behind the coronavirus, right? Coronavirus, right? Really actually is not, it's not only pneumonia, it's not a cold, right? It's a virus that is, what these people jumping dead from is radiation from that 5G, from the waves, of the 5G waves, and it's 6mm waves because the people on the ship, the Princess Royal cruise ship, it wasn't 5G they had some low flying satellites that they used 6mm waves. So the wavelength, it impacts on your oxygen molecule. You have oxygen in the air as pure oxygen, but there's a molecule that the molecule is when it's O2. When there's two of them together, right? So the radiation from the 5G and the millimeter waves, it causes the molecules to vibrate, just like when they put in a microwave, and when they vibrate, it creates what? Heat, right? Because what is exposed is that they say that they have a type of pneumonia, and these people they talk about having a cough, was a dry cough with no phlegm on the chest, with no cold, with no mucus, right? That's what they're dying from. They're dropping on dead with that, right? Now, the 5G and the 6mm wave, that's what it does. It radiates basically the cells. So being radiated. Now, if brothers remember, I had a video circulation where the man who was installing the antennas last year, he was talking about it. The birds was dropping dead. The birds was dropping dead. So the same symptoms that we see that them birds was dropping dead is what we see happening now. So just to be ignorant of any matter, small or great. You have to all remember by the heliport, not by the army base. The birds are dropping dead. Right? Now, they use these low-flying satellites with the 6mm wave so that the information is beamed without cloud interference. Right? Because what happens, the higher ones, the clouds, what the clouds full of? Water, right? The O2 interferes because when the radiation goes through, right? It's basically interfered with by the water molecules, right? The O2 molecules in the clouds. So they use a different set of satellites. So you know it can be safe to assume that the army they're using that technology down here, right? Down here in Trinidad, right? But basically that's the report that's coming out. And next thing too, going back to what you were saying, and we talking about hands being clean. The guy who they call the godfather of vaccines, right? I can't remember his name at the moment. He was in basically he was being arraigned. He was in court, and they was asking him questions on the oath concerning the vaccines. Yeah, the vaccines have what? Human cells, human blood. Is it right from what? Aborted fetuses, parts of the tongue, parts of the pituitary gland, parts of the brain, all parts of the humans. Right, that was what? That was voluntarily. But this is one of the things he said, they were voluntarily aborted. Right? They were voluntarily aborted. So parts of humans was they used in vaccines. The vaccines also had viruses from pigs. The vaccine also has viruses from monkeys, simian and bovine monkeys. Right? Vaccines are no good. They are nothing to put in your body. Right? We, through the spirit, who have the eyes to see, right? Because not all Israelite camps have the eyes to see. They don't know what's going on. Right? They hear, they know there's Israel. That's what the scripture talks about. You know, they have the sinews, but they don't have the breath. They don't have the understanding. So those that have the breath, right? Seeing the whole, the plan. The scripture says wisdom is a discerner of thoughts. Right? Simultaneously, all these things happening, prophetic wise, right? Because the whole scare tactic is what? Is what? The coronavirus. You have the whole world on the coronavirus scare, right? And what I say, in order for that not to spread, you need to shave your beard. So that's what an attack on the prophets will do. That's a clear cut attack on the prophets will do, right? Because the prophets will do a bend away a beard. They're going to be demonized if you refuse to cut your beard. You have the President Donald Trump coming out and saying what? Coming out and saying that you have to shave your beard and you're going to have to take the vaccine. They're going to have to take the vaccine. So those who resist against that, what are they going to be doing? They're going to be demonized, they're going to be put to death. Right? Cast into prison, can't. Right? So we're seeing it through the spirit. But the prophets who are not speaking about these things, they're what? They're guilty of having blood on their hands. Yeah, can't. They're guilty of having blood on their hands. Because they're not warning the people about what is to happen. Because they're not making the people aware. The enemy that we're dealing with, they use something called order of chaos. We've been speaking it years after years. Order of chaos. And this is an orchestrated chaos. Right? And the order is going to come. They said it was supposed to take approximately 1 to 2 years to create a vaccine. There's a vaccine ready. How come? There's a vaccine ready. And as our brother was pointing out, that vaccine is going to lead to you all peons taking the chip.
This is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 11.
What?
Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
Yeah, we're not ignorant of his devices. Who's Satan, the adversary? The things that Satan have right now is fear. Fear. That's the advantage Satan is using upon 2/3 you peons and you fucking heathens. Right? Fear. Scare tactics. They call us warmongers, fearmongers. They call us conspiracy terrorists. But that's the weapon that Esau is actually using upon you. So when they call us that, that's a what? That's a distraction or a detraction. You know? All the focus is on us, the ones who don't want to bow down to your agenda. Right? Long time today I did a little revision on the word government. Right? By going into what? Into the online etymology dictionary, you know the meaning change up, because long time we used to break it down. Govern and meant. Govern, rule, right, to lead, right? And meant used to go back to Latin mente, which is mind. You're not getting that anymore. You're not getting that anymore. You're not getting that mente part. You're not getting the ment part. You're not getting the breakdown. Right? They're hiding it now. Right? Because why? We've been using their own tools. We have been using their own language against them. Like how they use it against us in the court system. In the court of law, you have to have a lawyer because the lawyer is versed in what? The Latin. He knows the meaning of words. Etymology. Right? Purpose. Context. Right? Bastardized English language. That was a weapon for years. That imprisoned plenty Jake. Right? That's the scale being unbalanced. But now, to the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the tournament in Europe, men have been commanded to read, to study thyself approved. And guess what? Enemy is exposed. Go ahead, huh?
To the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 58, it says, if thou wilt not observe to do all the words of this law.
If thou wilt not observe to do all the words of this law, who the law was given to? Just skip to 29 verse 1 back, Isha.
Deuteronomy 29 verse 1.
Yeah, because the Lord speaking to us certain people. He ain't talking to the whole world. Fuck away with Esau. Fuck away with Moab. Moab walking on the street, stopping and just dropping dead face flat. Dead like a doorknob. Boop! They're out. KO, just so. The Lord don't care about Moab. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 29 verse 1. These are the words of the covenant.
The covenant. Go ahead.
Which the Lord Yahweh commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel in the land of Moab, beside the covenant which he made with them in Horeb.
He made with the children of Israel. He didn't make it with these other nations. Right? But going back to the next one, the Lord said what?
If thou wilt not observe to do all the words of this law that are written in this book, that thou mayest fear this glorious and fearful name.
The scripture says what the beginning of wisdom is the fear of the Most High. Right? Your people, the scripture says, just run wax fat. Right? You're living in your pleasures. Do as thou will. As the serpent said unto Eve, you shall surely not die. But the brother mentioned it before. The wages of sin is death. So why the fuck are they dropping down? Because all they sinning. You see? But Daniel has always said, connect the dots. Connect the dots. You're dying. Selassie ain't saving all you. Marcus Garvey ain't saving all you. Sizzler ain't saving all you. Right? Luciano ain't saving all you. RuPaul ain't saving all you. Kobe Bryant ain't saving all you. Michael Jordan ain't saving all you. Jay-Z ain't saving all you. Kanye West ain't saving all you. Right? If you all will not observe and do the words of this book, go ahead.
To fear this glorious and fearful name.
This what? Glorious and fearful name. His name is to be feared. You have these Edomites, the apostle brought out, these two Edomites. Right? I think it's a wake soul is the page. Calling out the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. The names Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. They're calling it out. The Lord said, what has thou to do with my what? With my book. And on top of that, the names of the Lord. The scripture says the righteous run into it and they are safe. But the wicked are going to be destroyed. Right? Take not the names of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai in vain. Don't take it for naught. Right? Everybody is going to receive the judgment. We ain't scared, we ain't worried. We not move. A matter of fact, if there's anything, we're supposed to be in Jubilee. The scripture said take it all cheerfully. You know why you're taking it cheerfully? Because who laugh last laughs. Who laugh last laugh best. And the Lord said, I will laugh at your calamity when your fear coming.
Scripture said today for me and tomorrow.
Right? And we seen your fear coming. Right? And you know what happened? People tend to kill what they fear. And they fear what they don't know. Right? But we know. And we have been feeding you. The Lord said what? I will send you pastors according to my heart. I will feed you with knowledge and wisdom. He said that, hey, the Lord said that He would give us a mouth that when He speaks, we would not be confounded and they would be able to gainsay nor resist. It's only a matter of time for you all to get to see the big picture, for you all to know who to put your trust in. But by that time it's going to be too late shall be the cry. The Lord said there shall be weeping and mourning and gnashing of teeth. Go ahead, huh?
Jeremiah 23 and 4. It says, I'll start at 3, and I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all countries.
No, the remnant. The word remnant, I didn't bring it and I had it. I was studying and I'm going to look up that word today. A portable dictionary. Anybody who have a phone right now? Yeah, look up that word. It's in the dictionary. The Lord said what we're going to go into. You're taking it slow with your people. Right? I will give you a remnant. This is a Merriam-Webster dictionary, right? remnant, a usually small part, a member or trace remaining. Read it again. Read it again, huh?
Oh, select. It says, Jeremiah 23:4, and I will set up shepherds over them, which shall feed them, and they shall fear no more.
No, I'm going to get the word remnant.
Oh, verse 3 select, I'll jump to the right? Jeremiah 23, verse 3. And I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all countries.
The Lord said he will gather the remnant of my flock. B, a small surviving group. 2, unsold or unused end of piece goods. Right? So we unsold. Right? We're the remnant. We are the remaining. Right? We are the ones that remain in the faith of Yahweh Shai, the God of the Bible. Right? This is what we represent. The prophets of the Lord. What the Lord said unto Elijah. Elijah thought he was the last prophet remaining. Right? The Lord said, I have 7,000 prophets that have not sold to what? Baal. Right? So the remnant is 144,000 and 1/3. It's a small remnant. The world is full of what? 7 million people. And have a couple million in the land of China, more. You understand? The Lord said, he will leave a remnant. Go ahead, right?
It says going on. And I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all countries whether I have driven them.
Whether I have driven them.
And will bring them again to their folds. And they shall be fruitful and increase.
They shall be fruitful and increase. The Lord said he will do it. John 15 verse 16 says, he has not chosen me, but I have chosen you. You can't come on to the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Right? The brothers in LA, they went and 10 deep with a 501c3 charter. Right? They went in deep. Them brothers sold out down in that Gagoda. They sold out. That's why they call upon Christ. They said that they speak Yahweh Shai behind closed doors, which we know that they have a part because insiders came out and left and said they had a part to not mention the name. Right? You all are the scribes and Pharisees, you all are the Nicolaitans, you all are all the contemptible people that the Bible speaks of.
Scripture say, I declare my Savior openly. You remember that precept? I declare my Savior openly. Psalms 22:22. So I declare thy name amongst my brethren.
Amongst my brethren.
Secret thing.
Yeah. Right? This thing is not about us. It's not about me, how I feel. It's about doing the Lord's work and his will. But at the end of the day, the scripture says, leave room for wrath. Judgment belongs to Yahweh Shai. We are joint heirs with him, but he first.
The scriptures call us unprofitable servants. We do what we ought to do.
The scripture says what? Then will he give us what? The key of David.
Right? So just finishing off.
Just now.
Salah.
The Most High, Yahweh Shai, is the one that is in charge. All these imposters are being made, they've been made to be brought into the light. Brought into the bright light, into our focus. Right? All these false prophets, these false teachers. The time is now. The scripture said we're coming up in the time, we're talking about it. The days are short. The Lord said he will shorten the days else for the elect's sake, and else no flesh will be saved. You're seeing it, the day is short, even shorter now. It's short, even shorter now. And the prophecy is coming faster, even faster now. Right? But who is speaking the truth? If there's still ambiguity, guess what? The Lord had chose you. Voila.
It says, and I will set shepherds over them which shall feed them, and they shall fear no more, nor be dismayed.
They shall fear no more. Right? Somebody line up Isaiah 42 for me. Right? Isaiah 42. With the blind.
Neither shall they be lacking, said Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai of hosts.
What?
The book of Isaiah chapter 42 verse 19. Who is blind but my servant?
Who is blind but my servant? Who is the servant of the Lord? Israel. Right? What?
Or deaf as my messenger that I sent.
Or deaf like my messenger that I sent. Go ahead.
Who is blind as he that is perfect, and blind as the Lord's servant.
What the scripture say about the perfect? The righteous are excellent in all thy ways, but the ways of the heathen what seduce them. I think that's how it goes. Right? He's more excellent than his neighbor. You understand? We are the perfect. We are the ones complete. Why are we perfect? Why are we complete? And when I say we, I'm speaking about the Negroes, the Latinos, and the Native Americans. We're supposed to be perfect. But that's not what's happening. 2/3 of our people, they lost. They lost in the source. What's the source? These doctrines and these philosophies that have no hope. At the end of it, there's no peace. The scripture says, how beautiful are the feet of them that speak the gospel of peace. At the end of this doctrine right here, it's peace, it's rest. Dead or alive. Right? The dead in there shall rise first. Right? So there's nothing to fear, but there's integrity to be kept. All the sellouts, all those who take in the Judas purse, you've been exposed to the Spirit. Right? These people going about the daily business as nothing ever happened. Corona. You have pastors preaching for the coronavirus to go away. You have pastors preaching to come and get your holy oil, your anointed oil, your anointed olive oil, and your supernatural. But they love to talk about supernaturalness. You come and get a supernatural gift. Right? How supernatural is it going to be when they're like the Pope dealing with coronaviruses, patients in Italy, and now we can't perform your duties because you have the cold. You have the cold, you can't perform your duties. Whenever in history, the cold keep the Pope back from performing his duties. Whenever. It's ironic, right? It's ironic that the Pope at this time, at this present time, and this age, can't perform his duties because he has a cold. Well,
in Jeremiah 28, verse 8 and 9, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied, both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Yeah, they prophesy against. We don't run with the current. We don't run with the flow. We run against. Right? That's why we hate it. If you love, if you accept it, right, there's a problem. There's a sign, there's a problem.
The prophet which prophesied of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass.
Yeah, everybody's word is going to be tried. It's going to be tested. It's going to be proven. That's what it means when it comes to pass, it's going to be tried. Scripture says 1 Thessalonians 5:21, prove all things and hold fast to that which is good. I dream, boy. I dream the moon come in front of the sun and the stars, and if it don't come to pass, there was a lie.
The sun will rise in the sun.
Or the sun or a donkey, Muhammad will come on a donkey. Right? Or the last prophet Isa. Or prophet Isa, because I think they say Muhammad is the prophet. He's the last prophet. So the prophet Isa is going to come and rule behind a righteous imam. A fucking a mortal man, a corruptible mortal man, he's going to be in front of the immortal. That makes sense?
Just like the Mormons, their main prophet higher than the son of God. And this Jesus and pussy ass God. You know?
That's Baal. That's Baal. So what Elijah said? Lord, I'm the last of the prophets. He said, no. That's some men. That deserve. Go ahead.
Romans 11 and verse. I'll start at verse 2. It says, but the Most High not cast away his people which he foreknew. What the scriptures say of Elias, how he maketh intercession to the Most High against Israel, saying, Lord, they have killed thy prophets.
They have what?
They have killed thy prophets and dig down thine altars.
And dig down thine altars. This is the altar right here. We are the prophets. We present our bodies as a living sacrifice on the altar. Right?
And I am left alone, and they seek my life. But what said the answer of power unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal.
Right, they have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal. Now that word image is deep. Right? That word image is deep. It's not only a representation of our likeness of the face. Right? So I bring out some synonyms to the word image.
Because right, like, an image only as the brother I'm going into, you know, a similitude, you know, a standing figure. It also goes back to the characteristics. Because right, Moab after the image of the beast, which we saw, you know, wearing suit and tie. Image of the beast is what democracy. The way how they run their government, whatever the case is, by casting up votes. And going back in history, what they had dynasties, meaning what rulerships from a father to a son, to grandson, to great-grandson, it had different dynasties. You understand? But when the scripture said the fourth beast was diverse from all the others, they actually had a senate, had a republic where they used to vote and stuff. Right? The emperors basically had like senate behind them, whatever the cases. But back in ancient days, you didn't need no election. They put up kings and cast down kings in a democracy where people rule. But the Most High set up autocracy where kings rule, dictatorship. You understand?
Image, one of the meanings in Merriam-Webster, a mental conception held in common by members of a group and a symbolic of a basic attitude and orientation. Right? So the image of the beast is that the future is going to be dystopic. The future is going to be everybody chipped, everybody on the vaccine, all non-compliant, eradicated. Right? That's what the image is. We might not even have voting. Right? The image is what? To keep the world's population under 500 million. Right? Within balance of the planet. What do you all know about the balance of the planet? You all destroying the planet. The Lord coming back to destroying them and destroying the earth. Who destroyed
That's right.
the earth? That's right. Right? So you are a hypocrite. The scripture says in Job 15 and 34, the tabernacle of the hypocrite is going to be destroyed. It's going to be made desolate with what? Fire. Right? Who's the tabernacle? The tabernacle of the hypocrite. America. That's the house of the Edomites. That's a desolate city. That waste desolate city that the dragons built back. Why?
Because why? They speak God, they say God, they say may God bless God bless America. But when they read through the scriptures and they line up, if they follow the words of the Most High, they go totally contrary.
They're acting the role. Right now they're acting the role as the savior, right? They're acting the role as the worst policeman. They're acting the role as the wisest man, the owl. They're acting all roles, except for the role of the devil, but yeah. Right? But the men of the Lord, not but moreover, the men of the Lord, we are wiser than them. Because now we understand our enemy. Now we know what we are up against. The men of the Lord, that is. And they come from the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. But 2/3 don't know that. So 2/3 going to be caught with their pants down. 2/3 separated in Jesus Christ to take away the special ed. So 2/3 going to get judged with the wicked. So right. Because who know the mind of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai? Right? Men that the Lord sent. Well, Kalaf.
The book of Psalms chapter 73 and verse Psalm 73 and verse 20. Verse 20 it says, as a dream, when one awaketh, so, O Yahweh, when thou awakest, thou shalt despise their image.
As a dream, when thou awakest, so shall thou what? Despise their image. What is their image? Democracy. The brothers of the course in GMS Guyana. What they're saying, they're on the brink of race wars. 2 days ago, I think it was Monday, was what Guyanese election. And both parties accusing each other of what basically tampering with the votes. And it's what? High racial tensions across there. Elam against what? Jacob. You understand? But guess what? Jacob not supposed to be inside of that shit. We're not supposed to be voting to put in any king over us. Israel already have a king. Israel already have a king and he already has his statues. Israel's king is Israel's God. Right? And their names are Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. That's right. And his statues are to be what? Are to be upheld. What is the whole duty of man? To fear the Most High and keep his commandments. Right?
If they know the law, you see, just like when the Christian start off, these people who know not the law, they are cursed. Right? But if they know the law, the scripture says, if time for Israel to have a king, thou shalt surely set a king who I set, and he shall be one of the people. You understand? Just like we here in Trinidad, we are Elam and we are Jake. You understand? And Jake wicked himself, but really actually is whoever the Most High set. He's supposed to endure with the king of Iran. Right? So yeah, the king you have supposed to be your own flock and your own king. And we have no other king but Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Yeah, so the first king we had in Israel was who? Saul. Right? When Israel said they wanted to be like the heathen. When the Lord said in Leviticus 18, thou shalt not be as the heathen. Thou shalt not do as the heathen. Thou shalt keep my statutes and my ordinances. But it's all good. It's all good because we know that we're going through this. So in the end we'll be what? Equitable judges. It's all good. So the Lord said, hey, hear what? I will set a king over thee. And he said, who? Saul. Saul was numbered among the prophets. Saul was made king. Right? But Saul had what? Demons on him. You see? That's like where we have this Egyptian as a prime minister. You understand? If you have demons on him, he gonna set all the African men in Trinidad and Tobago right. He's gonna give them proper guidance. Right? You have enforcers on television. You all know who the enforcers are. I ain't calling no names. You have the enforcers talking about, well, basically the enforcers hate their own kind. The enforcers, all they want to do is enforce. All they want to do is shoot in the name of justice. But it's all good. The scripture said the mighty man shall weep bitterly. Right? But also the Lord, he set up that the rulers are no terror unto good works. Right? Until they become terrors unto good works. And when they come, what the Lord said, touch them the Lord's anointed and do my prophets no harm. Alright? So everything gonna work out. Everything gonna balance out. Whatsoever man sows, so shall he reap. Go ahead.
The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6 and verse 1. Hear therefore, O ye kings, and understand, learn ye that be judges of the ends of the earth. Give ear ye that rule the people, and glory in the multitude of nations.
Right.
For power is given you of the Lord.
Power is given you of who?
Of the Lord.
Yeah, because when they watch the scriptures, Israel never conquered anybody. The Lord always went before Israel. Right? The Lord always went before Israel and gave over the battle unto Israel. Right? Go ahead.
This was going into like the rulers are beaten in, even around it. We have to remember is that the Most High had them where they stood. Alright?
Even the enforcers. Right? Because the scripture says the rulers are no terror unto good works. The enforcers, they were set up by the Most High upon the Romans 13.
Because they will be considered like princes or judges, minor judges underneath. You know, captains of thousands of hundreds of 50s, that would be their role. Because what? When you want to take the enforcers, what I know, it's like the law. Understand? So if you have many men in different parts of Israel that would have no law to establish judgment to the gate, not only the priests. You understand? But princes and sovereign provinces. You understand? So they are supposed to be considered as rulers. We're supposed to have things in order, to set things in order. That is why they have that office.
It says, and sovereignty from the highest, who shall try your works and search out your counsels, because being ministers of his kingdom, ye have not judged aright, nor kept the law, nor walked after the counsel of the Most High.
Because what is one thing that I say, right? Because I asked personally, me and brother, asked our next officer when we was in the hospital, right? The laws of the land, but the laws of the land based stuff, and they said the laws are good. So guess what? You people are ministers, and you police officers, when they go to learn your laws, really actually, you're supposed to go in the scriptures now and see if it coincides. But it don't.
Well, actually, them officers don't know them. They don't know the majority. If you ask a constable, people know it. Right? The majority of these officers, they come put in an age bracket, they're trained, and they have standing order. Who would know the laws of the land and what it's good? Because come coincide with the Bible, would be the magistrate and the judge. Right? The magistrates and the judges, they would know. But these officers, they're taking orders. They have standing orders and they have to present in court, so on and so forth. So that law thing, you have to know what you're about when you're speaking about that law thing for the officers. Right? They may assume or presume and give an answer. Just because of pride, they won't say they don't know. Or they might just say they don't know. Right? But it should be based. There's something called common law. If you have a woman living in the house with you over 6 months, I think they call it common law relationship. Right? And you know, why is it called common law? Because it will go back to what the Bible. Right? Common law. Right? But then I hit not supposed to have a common law relationship. Because the laws was given to Hindu. It was given to Elam. The laws was given unto who? Jacob. Right? So every creed and race can never have an equal place. And God doesn't bless this nation. Because we are mixed amongst the heathen. And we have taken up their customs and their ways. There's not no balance here. There's corruption here. It's ruin, it's destruction, it's spoil. Well, I'm finished off.
Verse 5, it says, horribly and speedily shall he come upon you.
Horribly and speedily shall the Lord come upon you. Why?
For a sharp judgment shall be to them that be in high places.
You can only judge if you have laws to judge by. You understand? You can only judge if there's laws to judge by. If it don't have laws, just like how the scripture says, without the law there would be no sin. Because sin is a transgression of the law. Right? Where there's no law, there's no sin. So what will be the judgment? There are sins unto death, and there are sins that are not unto death. There are sins of uncleanness, for example, where you do an offering, where you do a sacrifice. But sins like adultery, murder, right? It's to be put to death. Sins like idolatry, it's to be put to death.
It has laws placed inside scriptures. If a man thief, you understand, he restore. If he thief to sell, he get punished. It has laws where a man get 40 stripes on it. The person who beat them not even supposed to exceed the 40 stripes.
Hey, stealing, there's a provision in the law. See, that's why your people are hypocrites. Somebody says you're like camp, right? There's a provision in the law for stealing, right? And if you steal because you're hungry, right? And I think it's the people because you're hungry and they don't take away, right? You can, as you just say, restore, right? But if you steal for wickedness sake, then it can be judged out. Then it can be put to death. Yeah, can. We go to the safety, defense team, right? So when we bring out all these things, there's no problem. But when they bring out that there's a provision in the law for rape, it become a rape doctrine, which is all right. All fine and good. All scripture was created by the inspiration of the Most High. It was written for what? For what? Doctrine. So when you bring it out, it is doctrine because it's truth, right? So that the man of the Lord will be what? Thoroughly furnished, right? So when you bring it out, it says it's a rape doctrine, and the rape doctrine, they use emotions behind it to make it seem demonic. Now guess what? By you doing that, you add it to the scripture, to the spirit, you add it to the scripture, right? You being a witch, you being a warlock, because you don't believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because all scripture was given by him. The apostle went to take Yahweh, you know, after revising, where these words, he broke down Genesis 1, how these words have, how each word have a numerical, how each letter in the Hebrew have a numerical value, up to 7. You understand? So it goes that these things was what? He broke it down that the guy who was an atheist, he did the research, and he was converted in faith. You understand? So he might have been a Jake. I don't know. I'm not going into that depths, but guess what? Faith was given unto the elect from the womb. You understand? Because he acknowledged that these things had to be divinely done.
Yeah, because no man. We went into 33 people, right? And you had how much years and 66 books in the Bible. How come the majority of them things just adding up to 7 just so? Because each Hebrew letter have a numerical value, and you could divide the word by 7. The majority of them, and it is an equivalent of 7. So over so many years, 33 different men. How come they some always in the back to 7, but 7 is a whole number?
Or the word set, the letter number 7 goes back to the word completion. And the word completion also goes to the word being perfect. The Lord said, be ye perfect as I am perfect. So the perfection is in what? The perfection is in what? Knowledge. The completeness is in what? Knowledge. Because what scripture says, Jacob is the former of all things. The former of all things. So if we formed all things, we have to know all things. The Lord said he's going to give us that knowledge. To know all things. To even know the wisdom of God, the creation, and the wisdom of Solomon. Give us the wisdom to know even the creation.
If I may add, as the brother now mentioned, the word for 7 is Shabbat, which Shabbat also means 7. But guess what? It's also translated as rest. So when you work, and you're working all day and you finish, you're going on rest.
No.
So it's complete.
No, we at rest because we have to understand something. We at rest because we know at the end. We know the end at the beginning. We at rest because we understand that there's no such thing as death. The wages of sin is death. We have been indemnified of that. Let's understand the sacrifice of Yahweh Shai. Let's give it glory unto Yahweh Shai. Because the law is a terror. The law is the terror of these people. They're going to be judged by the law. But the elect, they're not going to be judged by the law. They're going to be under the grace of Yahweh Shai. Because Yahweh Shai died for the sins of the whole nation. But the elect going to receive that indemnity first. You see? So glory has to be given unto Yahweh Shai. He shed his blood for the nation, but the elect going to receive that indemnity first. That's why they are called the first fruits. Synonymous with the elect, the Makariam is what? The first fruits. The first fruits of what? Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Of what? The Shaddai. Of what? The rest. Shabbai, Salakia, Shabbai, rest. Shaddai goes into what? Work. Shaddai. Alright, that's a big one. Right? So we are at rest. Right? Because we know that what reincarnation exists. That we're not going into hell. We are man in a red cat suit with horn, poking you in your ass, according to General Yohana, sticking it with a pitchfork. That's not truth. According to Catholicism, you're going into position and it just floated. The spirit just floated until Yahweh Shai comes back. But Jesus never said that this is. Until Jesus, now the white meat comes back and judge the earth. What he just said, if the Lord's done away with. Don't make sense.
They don't have a line, they don't have a measuring stuff. Yeah.
The book of Matthew chapter 11 and verse 28, it says, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me."
And learn of me. So this thing is not going to come out on the highways and byways and just pirating and monkey and whole fucking day. Right? Where your fringes at? All I say underneath the general and the fringes and the borders and the law and they're breaking every single one. This thing is about knowledge. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the same ability at that time. And they're saying it because we know who's our enemy. We know the form of the attack. We see the attacks. They talk about the fiery darts of the devil. What do you think the fiery darts are? Yeah? When you look at the fiery darts, it actually go back to the missiles. But they actually describe missile to describe the dart. They describe the missile as a form of description for what the dart. Right? But what is the fiery darts? It's attack. Right? Prophets are do. Shave your beard. Against the corona. You must take vaccine. All them things is the fiery darts. Hey, the scare tactic. Coronavirus being a virus of pneumonia. Don't cough, wear masks, all that shit. Well, you know, people stupid, man. 99% alcohol, hand sanitizer, all that bullshit. They didn't stop nothing from spreading out of China. It never worked then. All they walking, all this up and down China, and then all this spray the hell out of it. Lord knows what chemicals all they spray. Right? Spray the hell out of it, saying all they sanitize it. And people still dropping dead. So if it didn't work in there, why go work here? Why would it work? That's not that because the so-called coronavirus is not what killing the people. It's radiation that killing the people. Lack of knowledge of the enemy is what killing the people. Ignorance is what killing the people. Sluggard laziness is what killing the people. Pride is what killing the people. Rebellion is what killing the people.
This is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 8. It says, "We are troubled on every side, yet not distressed. We are perplexed, but not in despair."
We are what? Perplexed.
But not
complex. It goes back into what? Being in a quandary. You know? Be confused. We are perplexed, but what? Not in despair. Right? Because the attacks, they come in. Demons go attack. Sometimes they might be in the spirit. They might be eating them sugary food. So hey, sugary foods put demons on you. A lot of meat put demons on you. Alkaline food takes them demons out. Takes them demons off. Right, that's scoffer. Yeah, we deal with that.
Our next man will look at his scoffer.
Yeah, we'll let the other brothers in the faith deal with you. You don't have nothing better to do. Right? Go ahead.
I'm looking for spiritual black eye.
That's small thing, man. This spiritual black eye will come when the virus is living. Right? And he cry out to whoever he cries out to. Right? Whoever he giving glory to, whoever he working for. You cry out to them. Right? And the Lord was, he might even cry out to Yahweh Shai. And the Lord said what? Go on to the idol. Oh, he said, boy? Yeah.
Where the gods and
Where?
they don't
Bring it over, Uncle Shai.
It's Jeremiah 2 verse 28.
That's the scripture itself. That's exactly. You read my mind there.
It says Jeremiah 2 verse 28. But where are thy gods?
Where are thy gods? Rogue and black or black rogue. Same thing, because you're black in spirit. You're black in understanding. You're void of knowledge. Go ahead.
That thou hast made thee. Let them arise if they can save thee.
Let them arise if they can save thee.
In the time of thy trouble.
In the time of thy trouble. We're going into what? Jacob's trouble. Ezekiel 37. Jeremiah 37.
Jeremiah.
Go ahead, slip in my tongue on 9 minutes. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 37. It says, alas, for that day is great.
That day is great.
So that none is like it.
None is like it.
It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
For cause I plan to have a corona map right now. So-called corona map. Right? Have a so-called corona map. Yeah?
But he shall be saved out there.
The Prime Minister came out and said what? Hey, basically, Donald Trump came out and said what? Not even Donald Trump. Let's go by their governing bodies. WHO, and CDC. It's inevitable, I see it. It's inevitable that it's going to be a pandemic. Right? It's inevitable that it's going to be a pandemic. It's going to spread, it's going to reach. It's affected nations. It's affected nations economically. On the stock exchange. What we've been preaching about, the US dollar failing. Right? The petrodollar failing. It's about to happen any minute now. Any day. 2020, we have prophecy. Right? When you're up, when scoffers want to be talking about One West and false teachers and all that kind of bullshit, guess what? The truth came out of One West. And the truth has grown and progressed in the house of Great Millstone. And the other houses that in the spirit of Great Millstone. Right? And as the truth and the prophecies come to pass, as the brothers reading the word of the prophet, when they come to pass, as they come to pass, and it's being made more evident to the men in the faith, men and the brethren and the Aquatan, female. Right? When, as it becomes more evident to those who have eyes to see, those scoffers are still scoffing, but your Jesus Christ is saving you. You understand? Go ahead.
Right? 2 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 8, it says, we are troubled on every side, yet not distressed. We are perplexed, but not in despair. Persecuted, but not forsaken.
We're not forsaken, why?
Cast down, but not destroyed. It says, always being about in the body and dying of Yahushua Mashiach, that in life also Yahushua Mashiach might be made manifest in our body.
Made manifest in our body. It says what? So what is not greater than the master? So prepare to suffer. Prepare to suffer as the Lord suffered. Right? So we have the different afflictions. But yeah, you take it all cheerfully. Because what is the present suffering of this life is not good compared to what we are about to receive. Understand? And it's not everybody going to receive it. It begins with the nation, it begins with the elect, and then the nation of Israel. Right? The nation is going to come out of the loins and the elect. They're going to be ruled over by Yahweh Israel. Right?
It says, for we which live are already delivered unto death for Yahweh's sake.
Yeah, we already delivered unto death for Yahweh's sake. What the scripture says, present your body as a living sacrifice. Where do that sacrifice? You put it to death. Yahweh in the form of Isaac. The Lord told Abraham, take him and sacrifice him. Abraham built an altar, and as he go to draw the sword, the knife come on him. The Lord said, oh, I see a man of faith. I see a man trustworthy. Look, that lamb, which was representative of the same Isaac, which is Yahweh in the incarnation of Yahweh. He was a sacrificial lamb for the nation of Israel. He presented his body as a living sacrifice. He died on that tree for the nation. Right? So his elect mortifying the flesh. Right? Curbing our enthusiasm about this world. Not going after the lust thereof. This world is after the lust of the flesh. Fast cars, nice houses, pretty girls, and money. That's what this world is about. Drugs, crime, perversions. Which was the Elamites? They was more righteous than Esau. Right? Cyrus gave us, he gave us the made to build back the temple. Elam. You understand? And imagine that I hate fucking Elam, and I could bring out Elam as an example.
to the God of Israel. Esau just accepted that
This is the book of Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 1. It says, wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses.
Who's the witnesses? We were all witnesses, right? With Moses being led out of Egypt, right? Moses lifted up his staff circle unto who? The nation of Israel. When I say we are all, I'm talking about the nation of Israel. I'm not talking about all these nations. The Lord didn't save Moab out of the land of Egypt. The Lord didn't save Esau out of the land of Egypt. The Lord didn't save Ammon out of the land of Egypt. The Lord didn't save the Philistines, Ham out of the land of Egypt. He saved Israel. We were all witnesses. Go ahead.
It says, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which doeth so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before.
Let us what nation?
Let us run with patience.
Let us run with patience. The word patience means what? Suffer long. Right? While we wait, we suffering. But after a while, hey, guess what? Because when you come into this truth, right? There's something that you have to be built up to do. And through the comfort of the scriptures, you are able to endure. Right? Because the scripture says so what? Take it all cheerfully, joyfully, valiantly. Right? Take it all cheerfully. Why are you taking it cheerfully? Because at the end of this all, this is going to be like a dream. This is going to be like a dream. Wait now, that was the dog that used to rule over us? When he watching them from a distance from the chariot flying over, that was the wicked dog that used to rule over us? Yeah, be like a, actually, I don't even think it's going to be like a bad dream. We live in a bad dream, right? It's going to be like a dream. It's like, that was no. Look at him now, when you feel, watch him, fucking son, watch him, scaling off like a, watch him, stupid dog. You understand?
Go on, boy.
Because we're going to be in so much peace, rest, authority, power, you know? I don't think anything will be like a bad dream. This is as because I'm bad. I don't think so. You know? The bad dream is no. When we in hell, the bad dream is no.
This part of the life is a bad dream.
Psalms 116 verse 15. Precious in the sight of Yahweh Shem Yahshua Fos is the death of his saints.
There's sacrifice. Some of us are, hey, I just read, witness. One of these synonymous words for the word witness is what? Martyr. You have these idiots in the US saying that John the Baptist was a follower of Yahushai. He was a follower. Yahushai was the spirit. He was the spirit. He was the first spirit. So he was the spirit. He was the spirit of all the spirit. The Lord spoke to him. Spoke him in Exodus and spoke to him in the blueprint. And he told everybody and everything after John the Baptist, the scripture said that he was witness to the light. The scripture said John 1 and John 1 and 4 says, in him was the light, and the light was the life of men. When they go into the word light or life, I can't remember which one it says, it's the vigoration. It's the life to be full of vigor. John the Baptist was full of it. He was full of the understanding of the truth. And what he was a martyr, he was a witness. He was a what? Forerunner to Yahushua. He was what? A witness, that was what it says. And he was sent from Yahweh. He was sent from Yahweh. When you look up the word witness, it goes into what? Martyr. Martyr is what? To be what? Put to death.
And that is why when Mary came to Elizabeth with the news, John wept inside her womb. Yeah. That's what I meant to say to her. Leap inside. Calabia, something to say? Yeah.
I was going to say, these are part of the cloud of witnesses. This scripture say Hebrews 12. Seeing that we are now compassed with so great cloud of witnesses. Then he broke it down the word witness, 331, 44, and martyr, one that proves his his faith and sincerity through that.
Yeah.
You know, and that is what happened to John.
Hey, what is scripture say? Now, I just read it. How precious in the sight of the Lord is what? Yet of his saints. Right? Then John died for wickedness.
Kingdom, right? What I'm telling about this teaching. So repent because the kingdom. So you see kingdom part of the kingdom. So you can say, you can actually say that John the Baptist was really true. So we are going off, yeah, he was preaching Yahushua. Yahushua was the kingdom.
Yahushua said, Yahushua said he was a burning light.
Yeah, right.
Yahushua validated.
He was a witness to John himself.
Show the path. Yeah. So you could come up with that.
That's a key point. Because he said, let the light so shine. He was a burning light. Right? He said, I must decrease. So he could increase.
The book of John chapter 5 and verse, I'll read at verse 33. It says, he said unto John, and he bare witness unto the truth. He was a burning and a shining light.
He was a burning and a shining light. Why he was a burning and a shining light? I'm going to say that because he was humble. John was the humblest of all prophets. And I wish I call him the greatest prophet. John went in the wilderness and lived. John was in the spirit eating what? Wild locusts and honey. That blasphemy. So he was a burning light because what? The scripture say, blessed is the meek and the humble, for theirs is the kingdom. I was John the Baptist, I was Elijah, I was Abba Bebe. Right? Yahushua was a humble man too, the same way. He wasn't comely. Yahushua wasn't moving wrong. Hey, I'll give a true testimony the other day. I was saying, boy, my vehicle get in so much trouble, boy. It's best I sell my vehicle and buy a European whip. Them European whip and them here, man, they don't have so much trouble. And the spirit reproved me. The spirit say, Yahushua rode on an ass. Be contrite, boy. Yahushua rode on an ass, boy. Yeah, he had nowhere to lay his head. Come the man, fuck away with his kingdom, boy. These men sitting down, they glorifying, hey, I ain't the gun range, I'm training. Yeah, the Star Molech. The Star Molech, it's not the Star David. It's not the Star how they say it, boy, I forget, there's a way they say it, there's something that was down. There's a way they say it too. Right, but it's not Star David, right? It's not the shield of David either, right? They say that's the shield of David. I remember when he was going to that long history, right? But behind the ISBK logo, behind that shield, they watch there's two big firearms they have been across. Watch behind Captain Tazaria, there's two big firearms.
While they're having a life, shade.
You understand? To be carnally minded is death. To be spiritually minded is what? Is life.
Sheila David is destroyed. You can prove this with stuff.
You know you can prove that in scripture, right?
I'm not scripture.
Ephesians 6 and 20.
Yeah, Sheila David is really...
I'll come back to it.
The Star David is Yahushua. Understand? Didn't Yahushua is there?
In the scriptures it says, hey, this is the Sheila David, this was done because now everybody could get this key to open it. It's like a key to open the kingdom. This wisdom is like the key to open it. You know what I mean? The shield. Well,
here in the book of Psalms, let's say that the Lord is Sheila and his buckler. So when you keep reading the scriptures, David said, you understand, he said what was a shield. What was a shield?
Sheila David is really this truth.
Right, that's a good point. You have a point.
But on the street, you can't get
Bring it up for the two Baba Shy. Tell like, come on, bring it up. Look at this here. Right, this is now I'll bring it on. Yeah, have it in the future. Let's have a game bigger print boy. So Ephesians chapter 6. Ephesians 6 and 13. It says, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day. So you see, there's a purpose of the shield. So that he may, these people, as you say, they really don't comprehension.
They will be looking at some shields somewhere. Oh, that is the shield. But the real shield, they don't understand.
You understand? All of them. It says, yeah, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness.
How don't stand in that day, but how does wisdom in that time? As the scripture says, wisdom and knowledge will be stability at that time. Right, that wisdom and knowledge is what is truth. So that won't be the shield, that won't be the shield that David is. That shield that David is, they're going to stand. And really actually, you know? Right? It's something they can't get, they can't go in. Anybody can have a shield and say, oh, we have protection here, but true protection is what? With some that can't understand.
Yeah. When you're reading that Ephesians 6, you need to the whole armor. Go here, fringes. Go here, fringes. Having on your fringes.
Fringes, they go breast.
That's right.
And then teaching that the fringes are sheep. Like those, you see all those that don't wear the fringes 24/7 to get the coronavirus.
So they made them yeah, so they made them in the fringes on there.
Hold on, wait. Who know your look, should I?
So the men who say
I see.
men who's called EMU.
What?
EMU. But then
What?
Guys are
good.
good. Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
What they call it?
Yeah. No. One of the studies said he was just in class and that was the topic. Fringes being a shield.
The great shield. Yeah, so this is Ephesians chapter 6 verse 13. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth. Where's that truth? Somebody give me John 17:17. Let's break it down for them. Right? We not just hear about commentary. We not just want to talk about the days coming, the day's events. We're not here to just comment on it. We're here to teach you the truth. Right? Go ahead.
The book of John, chapter 17, verse 17. It says, sanctify them through thy truth.
Sanctify them. What sanctify means to cleanse. Right? Cleanse them through thy truth. Go ahead.
Thy word is truth.
Thy what?
Thy word is truth.
Thy word is truth. John the Baptist was a disciple of Yahweh Shemel Shai. He did the will of the Most High Heavenly Father Yahweh, to be a forerunner, to go before, to precede the light. He was not that light, but he was a light in his own essence that needed to decrease for that light to shine brighter, to bring forth knowledge, to bring forth wisdom, to bring forth understanding, which was Yahweh Shai of all things. Right? This is going back to it, it says, having on the breastplate of righteousness. Isaiah 59 and 11 of the Psalm. Yeah, having on the breastplate, so we're going through. We're going through and putting on that armor. Right? We prepared for this fight. 2/3 are prepared. Hey, none of y'all Christians prepared. None of y'all Catholics prepared. None of y'all Muslims, you're prepared. 2/3, well, it's done. Well, it's
the concept that Yahweh Shai is a black man, so-called black man. They can't, when it's sign, 2/3 can't even get this.
Which one? Yeah, can't say.
Ephesians. Tutors can't even get this. That Yahweh was so-called that from tribal Judah. And not this year.
Yeah.
So how you going to handle the press? And you don't even understand.
You know, you're emotional about that.
You're emotional about this.
Understand? Stumbling block. This is the stumbling block.
Yeah.
This is the rock of offense. This here is the rock of offense. Well, not really this year. I wish I the rock of offense. Right? The offense is that because the enemy, he's painted this image. I'm trying to remember the precept. He painted this image and represent. But we are going to take now image and representation of the Lord. So that meant what? That was actually beaten to his spirit. That was actually beaten to his spirit. You understand?
They don't understand it. This alone, you can't even have this resume.
Basically, tutors naked. You're going to war naked. You don't have a sword. You don't even have a pen knife. You're naked. No matter how much you're going up in a Christian church and say the spirit, you know what I told you, right? But they're naked, right? This is. Let me bring it back again, so you can bring it that part. That precept there. This is Ephesians chapter 6, verse 14. Stand. Therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, having on the breastplate of righteousness. Right? Isaiah 59
verse 11. It says, we roar all like bears, and mourn sore like doves. We look for judgment, but there is none, for salvation, but it is far off from us.
Give me 1 John chapter 3 verse 2, verse 7. 1 John chapter 3 verse 7. First John chapter 3 verse 7. Right? This is yeah. When it's in our righteousness.
This is the book of 1 John chapter 3 verse 7. It says, let the children, let no man deceive you. He that doeth righteousness is righteous.
He that what?
He that doeth righteousness is righteous.
He that doeth righteousness is righteous.
Even as he is righteous.
Even as he is righteous. Right? So we can draw an example. As the example of the Good Samaritan. Right? Because that Samaritan was actually an Israelite. Right? And the Lord broke it down. Who is thy neighbor? Who is thy brethren? Right? Because the scribes and Pharisees, they went out trying to what? Tempt the Lord. Right? You found it? Right, yeah. When I get it, we'll continue in Ephesians. It says, Ephesians chapter 6 verse 15, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Right? So to be shod with the gospel of peace is to be what? It's a binding. Right? Shod, the next word there used is bind. Right? So we come out here with that doctrine, at the end of our doctrine is for peace. Kicked up. Shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. So the shield is actually faith. And the scripture says in Sirach chapter 2, I think it was 14, faith is a gift. And it was given unto who? The elect. Well,
this is Luke chapter 10 verse 24. It says, for I tell you that many prophets
Well, this is Psalm 91 and verse 4. It says, concerning his shield.
What?
It says, he shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shall thou trust.
Under his wings shall thou trust.
His truth shall be thy shield and buckler.
His truth. Right? These words, they are truth. They shall be thy shield and thy buckler. Right? The feathers and the wings represent the chariots. Right? That's how we're going to be saved. That's how we're going to be delivered by the chariots. But in the meantime, the truth. For example, which camp is speaking about the chariots of so-called UFOs being the form of deliverance? Maybe here at Great Millstone, we put up them videos. We put up every now and then the chariot sightings. We put it up and put out that vibration out there. That this is our salvation. So they say when they see these things come to pass, the salvation right now. Right?
Luke 10 and verse Luke chapter 10 verse 30, it says, and Yehoshua answered and said, a certain man went down from Jerusalem to Jericho and fell among thieves, which stripped him of his raiment and wounded him and departed, leaving him left dead. And leaving him half dead. It says, and by chance there came down a certain priest that way, and when he saw him,
so the priest was Levites, right? The priest was Levites. Why?
And when he saw him, he passed by on the other side.
He passed on the other side, so he paid no mind. He acted as though he was there, he passed on the other side of the road. He circumvented. Go ahead.
And likewise, a Levite, when he was at the place, came and looked on him and passed by on the other side.
Right?
But a certain
in other words, he was circumvented. Right? Why?
But a certain Samaritan, as he journeyed, came where he was, and when he saw him, he had compassion on him.
Right, so when you go back to Matthew 10, right? I think in verse 12, he said, these 12 had commanded to go and preach. Right, but one of the 10 the Samaritans. Why? Because you take Shabbos and the fifth and put what these heathens and these impostors in the land. Because another Jeroboam and Rehoboam were split. Right? And the impostors was put into the land. If I'm not mistaken, right now? You know, that's going to I might be arrested in history. Right? So, yes, so, the Lord said, don't go into that land because they had heathens up in that land. But this Samaritan, if you ask these Christians, they'll give you a whole sort of thing about good works and whatever. Hey, guess what? That's vain imagination and philosophy of your own mind. The truth is that this Samaritan was an Israelite. Right?
This Samaritan would have been from the tribe of Levite.
Right.
Because it was a Levite priest that they put into the land at the point in time because when the Hamites went there, lions was before the land. So they put a Levite in. Understand? And what I read is Levite would have always separated itself from people. So the Samaritan so that we have but Levite would have been sexually represented. Understand?
What?
Verse 33 it says, no, verse 34 it says, and went to him and bound up his wounds, pouring in oil and wine, and set him on his own beast, and brought him to an inn and took care of him.
Right, so the Samaritan look after the brethren. Right, go ahead.
Verse 35 says, and on the morrow, when he departed, he took out 2 pence and gave them to the host, and said unto him, take care of him.
Take care of him, go ahead.
And whatsoever thou spendest more, when I come again, I will repay thee. Which now of these 3 thinkest thou was neighbor unto him that fell among the people?
Yeah, so it's because the Pharisees they was asking him like, who's your neighbor? He said, love thy neighbor as you love thyself. Where's that like? Read verse 20.
29, it says, But he willing to justify himself, said unto Yahushai, and who is my neighbor? And Yahushai answered and said, right, a certain man went down.
Then he went to the parable, right? Who is thy neighbor? The scripture says, the Lord said, there's no only commandment I give thee. Other than this, love thy neighbor as you love thyself. So that's what happened in the scripture in 1 John chapter 5, right? Which is the 5 or 11. 1 John chapter 3 verse 7. He that is righteous is righteous. So that goes to show that Samaritan was righteous. The Samaritan was an Israelite. Right? Right? This thing is about understanding. This thing is not about being a monkey or a parrot out here. This thing is about studying, being diligent. Not coming outside here and posing up. You know? Looking all on state, but you have no knowledge. And that's what some of these camps is about. Yeah, I remember in your camp, they boxed up to my men in a grocery and they started to question them, and these men were oblivious to the truth. They had no knowledge, they had no understanding. What they were saying is that, if it, come on and eat general. And GMS going away from the old teachings, so GMS not teaching truth. The scripture said that we may go but thereby. Hey, the apostles and the elders, they have grown. They have grown. That scripture says that the student has become, the student has become greater than the teacher. That applies to our apostles and our elders. That doesn't apply to any one of the individual men. Right?
Psalms 119 and verse 1. Verse 99, Psalms 119 verse 99. I have more understanding than all my teachers, for thy testimonies are my meditation.
My testimonies are my meditation. How we know this applies to the apostles and the elders? By the works. Show me thy works and I will show you thy deeds. By thy works. Apostle Ariam have 2-3 videos a day. Apostle Gabad 2-3 videos a day. Apostle Fahad 2-3 videos a day. They're on fire. They're not lukewarm, they're on fire. And we all should be on fire. Right? Scripture says, John 3:34, he who the Most High had sent, the Most High given him, not be spread by measure. Alright? So there's no cap. There's no cap. The cup running over. Because somebody read Psalms 19 and verse 14, Baba Kosha. Psalms 19 and verse 14, Baba Kosha. That's something to say.
I hear some of them teachers say, I'm afraid for brothers to come together, but which part of the scripture it say for all niggas to come together? All, it had nowhere that Yahushua join everybody together. Always separate, always. All scriptures is separation. Yahushua will separate this one from that one.
You see, they're trying to be. These men don't believe. They don't believe. Yeah. The gathering, the true gathering is going to come when Yahushua. He said he's going to gather us from all these different islands as birds fly. We're going to be gathered by the chariots.
You try to gather, your own gathering.
The scriptures talk about us coming together on that pure language, so we can all serve the Lord in one consent. And that's through the unicorn that happened. Right? Give credit where it's due. Yahushua set up the unicorn. The unicorn's horn.
Join everybody together. You can bet your pot up together. Everybody go be on one line. Nobody go be teaching something different from the other.
Believing something different.
Believing anything different from the other.
Yeah, because they have men who secretly have things in their heart. They have secret living in their heart. Right? But it's not really secret because those who in the spirit, they can see. When someone's a discerner of all thoughts, you can tell when a man is in the spirit. When a man have malice, have leaven, have doubt, have fears, have corruption, you can tell. Once you in the spirit, you can tell. Right? Once you experience enough, you can tell. Somebody else there, in Psalms 19 and 14?
Yeah.
1:9 and 1:4.
This is the book of Psalms 119.
No, 90. 1:9.
Psalm chapter 19 verse 1 says, let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, for thou art my shine, my strength, and my redeemer.
And who you see that being accepted with? The apostles and elders that great men stood, and all the brethren. And the brethren. Right? The words of their mouth and the meditation of their heart. Right? Once you're meditating on the scripture, you're always going to be fed. The scriptures is a plethora of wisdom. And the wisdom is what? Is living waters. The scripture says that we are lively stones. Right? This living waters. That's why we see these prophecies unfolding each and every day, and we reporting on it. All the wiles of the devil, all the subtle and crafty acts that they pass in and do it right in front of your face. Right? Because we are lively stones, because we hear these words. So the Lord Yahushua is supping with us and feeding us our understanding to teach. As the apostle said, they don't have to teach us these things anymore. Right? These things, I'm going to turn up 4 times. These things are not being fed unto us directly through the Spirit. But we have entered into other men's labors. Right? The apostles and the elders, they had what? They went through a great sacrifice and burnt to search the scriptures. They were the church at Berea, searching the scriptures. Zechariah and all witness to that. He testified to that they are the church at Berea. Right? They search the scriptures daily, the apostles and the labors we entered into. So there's no room for innovators. There's no room for innovators. We don't have to innovate anything. It was already mandated, it was already set. The Sabbath was set, the calendar was set, the understanding of the new moon. Please, all these things was already set and laid down for us. Let's learn the lesson. There's nothing to change. There's no need for innovation. Right? It was taught. There are men saying Friday to Saturday, sundown is the Sabbath. Still, when we have broken up time and time again, the lunar Sabbath, it comes in with the new moon. The first day of the month is the first Sabbath of the month, and it comes in with the new moon. We have broken it down. We have put it in perspective with the scriptures concerning the Passover. There's a reason why there's a full moon on the Passover every year, every Passover. Because on the 14th day, right, going on to the 15th, goes around to what, the middle of the month. The middle of the month is what, the fullness of the month. The fullness of the moon. The Gregorian calendar or the Julian calendar. It won't work. Right? The scripture says rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft. So when you come out here and you teach Friday sundown to Saturday sundown, I don't want to call them camps, but you know the camps, they have Israelite camps that teach that and believe in that. Right? When you teach that, that is leaven and that is witchcraft. And what did the Lord say? I suffer not a witch to live. There shall be no witches and no warlock in the houses of Israel. Right? The Most High said what he's going to send Yahushua, and his reward is with him to render to every man that he had done. You want to take this thing for a game and for a joke? This is no joke.
This is Psalm 119 verse 103. It says, how sweet are thy words unto my taste, yea, sweeter than honey, to my mouth. Thy through thy precepts I get understanding.
Through thy precepts I get understanding. That's what you see that reading. keep the words of these prophecies. That precepts I can understand it. We go into these precepts, we go into these words in the original language that is prescribed in from prologue to the wisdom of Solomon. We prologue to Sirach. Right? And that precepts we can understand it. We go into the history, we go into the customs and the manners. Right? We can understand it. This thing is about work. Hey, the sluggard had one in the day of what harvest. Right? The five foolish, they had the lamps, but they had not oil with them. So the oil ran out. So the time when they're going to need that understanding, it's not going to be there. You see? Finish?
It says, therefore I hate every false way.
Therefore the Lord hates every false way. The Lord strongly detests every false way. You can't, the thief enter through any other way, through the window, through the roof. The Lord said enter into the straight gate. Right? Through the position of difficulty. Prayer, fasting, sacrifice, suffering. Right? Suffering. Plenty of these Israelite camps don't want to suffer for this truth. Right? They believe that they're in the kingdom basically. You understand? This is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 6 verse 11. So like that. Wherefore set your affections upon my words, desire them, and ye shall be instructed. Right? Precept upon precept. Sorry, how you precept this one? So like
it says, through thy precept I get understanding.
through thy precepts I can understand.
Therefore I hate every false way.
Yeah, every other way is what? False. It's not true. And the Lord hates it, the test, the evil test. Right? I'm on to it.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 6 and verse 12. It says, wisdom is gracious, glorious, and never fadeth away. Yea, she is easily seen of them that love her.
Wisdom is ultimately a house.
So 2 Timothy chapter 4 verses 10. It says, do thy diligence. Verse 8. It says, henceforth, 2 Timothy 4 verse 8. Henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at the day, and not to me only, but unto them also that love his appearing.
I don't love the appearing of your house. I don't want to see how shy you too. You have your man take it in the shit to make it. Coming into the days of fucking turmoil. Pure turmoil will take place on this pure turmoil. No peaceful times, no times of jollity and loveliness and kindness. Well, you want to see this whole world turn upside down. From all you didn't know, there's something that all you never even think about. In a split fucking second. So, the only person to protect you from that is your Hamashiach Mashiach.
That's right.
You have to love his appearance.
This is Sirach chapter 6 verse 12. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 6 verse 12. It says, wisdom is glorious and never fadeth away. Yea, she is easily seen of them that love her.
And wisdom is going to be a Hamashiach. Tell you that in Proverbs 8. He was made from the beginning, from everlasting. That is Yahawashi. And you have to love Yahawashi. It's easy to see because, you know, Titus 1 verse 15 something.
Titus chapter 1 verse 15. Unto the pure all things are pure.
Yeah, unto the pure all things are pure. So you will easily see wisdom if you love wisdom, because you pure. And wisdom is pure. Because the fear of the Lord is beginning of wisdom. What is that? Sirach 7:24. Wisdom of Solomon 7:24.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 7 verse 24. For wisdom is more moving than any motion. She passeth and goeth through all things by reason of her pureness. Titus chapter 1 verse 15. It says, unto the pure all things are pure.
All things are pure. Because the pure have wisdom in them. Son, fear the Lord is beginning our wisdom. Pure wisdom of this earth is in the scriptures. So, see that we love Yahushua. Love is appearing. We will easily see wisdom as we said in the book of Wisdom of Solomon 6 verse 9. We'll see it easy. But God will guide us.
It says, but unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure.
But unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure. Plain and to the point. So that might be this what we're saying is pure. Because unto the mind fucking corrupt, the mind contaminated with filth, right? And the unbeliever, they don't have faith. They don't have faith. But
It says, but unto the pure, but unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure, but even their mind and conscience is defiled.
when your mind and conscience is defiled, even the mind and conscience is defiled. I mean, if you are talking nothing righteous, if you are talking nothing on a positive level, even if you're talking of Africanism, it's fucking defilement in the mind. So he's not an African. You know, I want to see my African brothers strive. Bro, we from Africa, nice defilement. We are the Israelites coming and say the Israelites and that Babylon going to be destroyed very soon. You're talking things that defile it. That's right. You understand that so-called white man is devil. Now you have a Shia Mashiach is the name and the son of the Father. How is the father name? You're talking the name of defilement. You're going to carry down our road to defile. You understand? And that does you fulfill the scripture. Because you ain't not pure in your vessel. Just filth. Like majority of people. Just like these men and them talking about young Baptist basically not man and God. Even their mind and conscience is defiled. Because they defile and the unbelievers they don't have faith. You see, in order for you to stand up boldly, you have to have faith in yourself. You can't be faithless and standing up bold. Because this whole walk is about faith. Everything you do in this truth is about faith. First time you hear the word, in Romans 10:17.
What ISUPK doing is actually putting a stumbling block in the sight of the blind, because it have Christians who know for sure John the Baptist is a man of the Lord. And by you telling them that, they're saying that this whole Hebrew Israelite thing is a sham, is a lie, just like this religion.
Because you see them and them get money in the pocket. Scripture say, and thou shalt take no gift, because a gift is wise. And shut it up your mouth till you can't speak basically. That is Romans.
The book of Romans chapter 10 verse 17. And it reads, so then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of Yahweh Basham Yahushua.
No way does acquire faith, they hear the word. When they hear the word, bam, faith. It's only one time. Right now we acquire faith. The word sing and they tell earlier on this whole different set of doctrines and whatnot. By the time you heard the word is belief, you start to believe one time. Like how we start to come into this thing. You see what is going after a while, all your faith gets run out. You know, then let's look for other alternatives to make for yourself new things. To try and make for yourself strong, educate, like all your educator or whatever. Because all you lack faith. Because if you have faith, you will stay in your lane. Come into this thing and have a lane to walk. Because all you lack faith, all you start to divulge into all kind of different doctrines. You start to talk about this, start to talk about that, start to make this up, make that up, bring this into the doctrine. No, you learn. Because all you don't have faith. All you don't stick into it. Faith comes by hearing, and hearing by the things that we said in the scripture. And we can stick into what we said in the scripture, so we never say that John the Baptist is not a man of God. But it goes back to you not having faith, because you know 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. You see, this whole walk is about belief in Yahweh Mashiach.
It says what? This is Job chapter 14 verse 4. It says, who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean?
Not one. We're 1 to 55. It's up there, Yahweh supreme. Look at 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 2. And it reads, and that we may be delivered from unreasonable and wicked men. For all men have not faith. This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 2, verse 8. And it reads, for by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourself, it is the gift of Yahweh. A gift that not all men can receive, because the mind and the conscience is divine, so we can't receive that. Understand? Because given unto the faith of God. Not all men can receive the gift of faith. Not everybody had a gift inside, and then that's why we are not going to come up with it. See all these brothers up here, the faith that have the faith to even come to see anyone. This faith to even coming outside here, week in, week out, the people like that, there's faith. Because guess what? When Hebrews 1:1, Hebrews 11 verse 1. This is the book of Hebrews chapter 11 verse 1. And it reads, Scripture say whatsoever you want to faith is simple. In these days that we're going to go into, you had our faith in Yahweh Mashiach. Because if you're not that, so yeah, you're in shit fucking shit. Because you're talking about famine, pestilence, all kind of madness going on right outside. Then you're talking about the RFID microchip, which is a heavy topic right now. The people talk, they're talking about the coronavirus spread. And also, just last week, sometime this week, a man walked into the yellows to go to Central Bank to differentiate whether new parliament note was issued last month, last year, late last year, to differentiate if it's real or fake. And it's themselves who put out their notes. You understand? The counterfeit so close that they had to go and go to Central Bank and freaking confirm that so close it is. Who didn't have the technology to call them notes other than the freaking bank itself? Them going to talk to the agenda. And they could use the coronavirus to bring it to the agenda to push the RFID. So when days like that come, you call that and you have temptation. When days like that come, you faith in the government.
you don't have faith, you go and squeal. Just like I know whoever watched that night with Joker. Then he walked into the room with the mobsters and you ever see that show? That night, he walked into the room, Joker walked into the room with the mobsters and he see the child man on the TV. He says, that's cool. He said, McMahon will find you. McMahon will make you school. You ever remember that?
Can.
You remember that? Can. McMahon says, tell all of them, he says, that child here, McMahon will find that and make him school. So said, so does McMahon make him school. And I think, this time here, if you don't have faith, he's always squeeze the balls and make us school.
This is the book of James, chapter 2 and verse 17. It says, even so, faith, if it had not worked, is dead, being alone.
Yeah, like balance. So when you walk the step, you couldn't take by faith. But then you had to use your exercise.
It says, yea, man may say, thou hast faith, and I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works.
By my works. So show faith by the things I do. You just say, I have faith, I believe, and you have a share, I believe. Then you do all the wickedness that you have outside. Stealing, lying, committing adultery, being a murderer, extortioner, all of it. But Lord, I believe in you. Lord, don't believe in you. Lord, does fly with you. You have a pity and some about that. This is Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. That's why I need. Because we see martial yet. No, it coming. We see farming yet. No, it coming. We see pestilences yet. But we know it coming. And the pestilences is going on by us. That the fucking coming. Fucking is coming. Understand? And every day it ain't come. Something will come. On all of these things we had to have faith in the body, in the vessel. Vessel has to be a vessel of faith. Then we just basically sit in blocks. We don't have protection from on high. We need protection from on high to continue to be safe. We need protection from on high. We could have whatever protection on the earth, but once the protection is coming from above, then the protection on the earth ain't shit. You can have guns, you can have bombs, you can have all the different other things, but they need protection from above. You need Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua looking down on you and saying, hey, nothing touching this brother right here, these brothers right here. And that goes by faith. That goes by belief in the Lord. So faith is the substance of things hoped for. The substance of things that you're hoping for. Because you're hoping to be delivered from wrath. Who have delivered us from the wrath to come? You're hoping to be delivered from death. You're hoping to be delivered from these sicknesses, these viruses. You're hoping that the Most High have mercy on you. You're hoping to be delivered from these things, right? You have faith. Because it's the substance of things hoped for. Evidence of things not seen. And good evidence being proof of things not seen. And in order to do something, to prove it to you and you see it because within you, you believe that it's real. You believe it real. Just like we believe the kingdom of heaven real. Although we didn't go there yet. We believe it real. We believe dominion real. We believe us having Israel in captivity real. We believe we rule any place and we real. That's what it is. And truly, we believe we're going to actually continue with something real. Because
Lord, only be with a man who has faith. Lord, only be with a fucking doubter. Because he had doubts and he said he wanted to be part of that. Even though you had doubts, you still had a walk part. Brush off the doubts as you go on. But after that, there's always say that. Keep feeding your faith and starving your doubts to death. There's always say that.
This is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 7. It says, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. And when you look at that word pestilence, you go back to affinity with the plague, or disease.
Hey, the coronavirus could get very serious in this country, you know that? It could get very serious, and wipe out 3/4 of the population. You know what I'm saying? The coronavirus could do that. The coronavirus could do that. Wipe out 3/4 of the population and all them bugged up. You know what? You know what? The most high bringers. May I have a Hashem now shy bringers. Because we've been fucking warning all them for years now. Decades the apostles outside the world. Decades. The brothers in the street in this gang going and make a deck. Warning all them. And all they refuse to hearken unto the words of the Heavenly Father. Because when you believe, when you have faith in the system, when you have faith in this world, when you believe that this world will not continue, when you believe that you're going to prepare for carnival next year still, and following you after that, and the year after that, for carnival 2025 will be like a wonder. That is all you're fucking believing. When you don't believe in the power shine. And when you don't love this appearance, when you don't want to see how we shy up, when you don't want to see how we shy up, and guess what, when you have a shy up here, when you're little babies, you have a shy up here about fucking babies, when they're going to pick up the son from school, and I watch you know them little train and them in the yard, right? You have a shy up, shy back, it's on a sale, you have a shy up, when you come back, you give a fucking little kids and money. I don't dread the most I am. And he's sorry. He'll everything, man. That's why you have the place to fear the Lord, right? That you have to fear the most I am. Fear him, right? Fear the Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, right?
Right.
Let him be your fear, and let him be your dread, right? Everything you do, you're thinking that the most high over you, watching you directly. So you know what? By the time you go to school, because you fall out.
This is Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 17. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
Give them warning from the Lord. That's why you outside here, you never know your warning from the Heavenly Father. Tell them all you have to believe in him again, Israel. Like the God who delivered me out of Egypt, Israel. The God who fed us with manna in Egypt for 40 years. The God, the power who we had shoes on our feet for 40 years and it didn't wax old. Like the same power we declared unto all you. The dread and terrible Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, who was in Egypt, wiped out thousands of you for being rebellious. That same power we declared unto you. And he did that to show you he don't care of all you and all your feelings of all your fucking up. You understand? That's why he do that. He don't care about all your things. And not about all your ones, all your effing up. He's showing all your, I can touch all your, just as I live all your, I can fuck all your up the same way. And all you still never repent. No, you go on until you're funny till you find yourself on this Western Hemisphere and the hands are so catching the ass day by day, struggling, being homeless, in vagrants, begging for bread, begging for everything you need under the hands are so. That's what you do until you go vexed. And now, the Heavenly Father through His Son Yahushua stretching out the hands again and saying, repent for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. But all you fucking refusing again. All you decided to be a rebellious house again. So we come outside here as the prophets of the Lord to give all your warning from Yahweh Yahushua again. And all you will refuse to repent until the last again. And then all you will die. Again. Brother.
This is Deuteronomy 28 and 63. And it shall come to pass that as Yahweh rejoiceth over you to do you good and to multiply you, so Yahweh will rejoice over you to destroy you.
Yeah, the Most High has rejoiced over you to do your good. See how the Most High, when you take all out of Egypt, he was happy. See how finally gave up possession. But it's mine, right? And he rejoiced to do all of it. He said he fell on the way, blessed are the lambs, blessed are the lambs, blessed are the lambs. And then all of them want for nothing, but they live like pigs. Most High say he will rejoice over all of it. So when you see death and destruction all over you, guess what the Heavenly Father will be doing? He'll be rejoicing. He very handsome. F them up. There's a smoke in the nose. Right? You see that? So you're getting that smoke out of your nose. Woo. Like if you're not smoking and you can't breathe, you make it outside of the room with that fresh air. Yes, man. Thank you. I know the Most High when you start to move, when you start to kill on you, drop all your bodies like flies on you. Because guess what? When you're going to be dropping like flies, the coronavirus could kill all you. It could be all your detriment, all your death, it could be all your downfall, all your demise. All you don't care about that. All you don't care about that. And like you're taking on. Changes and stuff, fucking assholes. Everybody have masks on. Let's tell you that you don't have masks on. You have masks to protect all them from voice and fucking masks. Protection all them people get is what we say. See the things that we say that is only how we be protected. But you can't get no protection from nothing else outside there, right? The name of the Lord is a strong tower, the righteous run it and take and is safe. Huh?
I could please them back here for what saying, because this is the only protection, right?
Huh?
This is Psalms 91 and 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty.
Secret place of the Most High is in the scripture. That is the secret place of the Lord. And once you live in it, once you scripture say, walk in Yahushua. Once you live in the Lord, dwelling in the secret place, dwelling in the word is Yahushua. You come in the volume of the book, once you live in this book, once you get this book in life. When destruction and death come, we ain't going to be soon shaken in mind. We'll be stable. We'll be up. Okay. Alright. Everybody up and down and rest that skelter. We'll be up. Good. I had the Most High on my side, so I said.
This is Psalm 89 and verse 15. Blessed is the people that know the joyful song. They shall walk, O Yahweh, in the light of thy countenance.
Light of the Lord countenance. You can walk on the dark side, you can walk with the Lord. You can walk with the Lord. Because right inside, occupy the time. scattered. Say your prayers. Pray to Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. Pray. Say your prayers. Prayers are important tool to fight Satan. Satan is a deceiver. Pray. Well, book of Psalms chapter 23, verse 5 and 6. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Right, prepare a table. This is the table. This is the secret place of the Most High, because the table in the presence of the enemies. And it's in secret. It's in secret. The enemies. Where's your table? The table is where there's eat, right? Food is being shared here. And the table is prepared in the presence of the enemies, right? The two tables. You don't mind everybody. The table is prepared right before them. Right before everybody. They prepare before them, and then you can't even see his food sharing up there. Because why? This is a secret place of the Heavenly Father. But it's in the open. Like to show how the Father is moving. The Father hide the secret. The Father had the secret in the open. Son, you have the secret in the open. The food sharing right in the open in the general public, but it's only fast the left few. Not for everybody. Not for everybody. It's for the served. It's for the chosen. Left few. Once we are called out from the dark. But this one is pure dark. This one is dark. This one top of darkness. Then dark. This one top of darkness. Because Esau is doing this evil. Devil and the Bible says. Satan didn't carry the nose, devil in the flesh. Satan. So the devil. So for what kind of fucking devil like Bible? Devil, right? White man is devil, right? Satan, but like Satan's son, right? When you come out of Satan's son world, right? You Israelites all over the face of the earth, come out of Satan's son world. This is Satan's world. And his son, which is Esau, is ruling it. Don't trust in Esau. Esau is not to be trusted, right? So he's the devil, right? Trusting Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, right? Because guess what? Esau going to come with the vaccines for this coronavirus to inject you with, which is the same virus, right? Any man of darkness, right?
This is the book of Malachi 7 and verse 8. It says, rejoice not against me, O mine enemy. When I fall, I shall arise. When I sit in darkness, Yahweh shall be a light unto me.
Yeah. So, one of them can rejoice now because it's not. Revelation 11 and 9. And they of the people and kindred, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. Right, like over here, Sodom and Egypt. Sodom and Egypt. Homosexuality and captivity, which is everything that we go through, right? Alright? Go through seeing colors, lesbians, and we go through slavery over here. And our Lord was crucified over here because he was crucified with the exum. And the exum of the body sexual conscious, that's our business as it. So let me leave it over here. Well, verse 9. And they of the people and kindred and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half, and shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in grave. And they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them and make merry.
and shall send gifts one to another.
This is Micah 7 and verse 8. They say, rejoice not against me, O my enemy, when I fall.
And they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them. They that and make merry, and shall send gift one to another.
Micah 7 and verse 8, they say, rejoice not against me, O my enemy. When I fall, I shall arise.
When I fall, I shall arise. They didn't rejoice. Yeah. Say in Revelation, they rejoice because we was dead. It was in that dead state. All of these different nations that are saying this one time or that. Started saying, hey boy, get them in fucking captivity, boy. Had them, boy. But they didn't read the prophecy. They didn't read it, my God, our Pasha.
Say, rejoice not against me, O my enemy. When I fall, I shall arise.
I shall arise. Kwam Yashrala, that's what we say. Kwam Yashrala right now. Which is rise Israel. Or they rejoice, but we shall arise. When?
Say, when I sit in darkness, Yahweh shall be a light unto me.
When we sit in darkness, the Lord sent Yahweh shine. Yeah. That is our light. The Lord sent him. Go back in Revelation and come finish it.
Revelation 10, right, it reads, 11 and 10, it reads, and they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them, and make merry, and shall send gifts one to another, because these two prophets torment them that dwell on the earth.
Right, so the rejoice, send gifts one to another, it was in the deed, right? Because why? It was in the dead state. Valley of dry bones.
That wasn't Egypt, that was when I was a slave now. They were selling them as gifts.
Selling them as gifts, but even us, as in slavery, they would have said, give a boy for a harlot and show that girl for my dad in my chest. Take a little boy and say, hey, what I know this was a freak. Take a little boy for him to be a harlot. The way I have to do. But continue in Revelation. Yeah. So we see what they're doing. We see that they take us. We see that they prepare. We see that they was rejoicing over it. But they didn't finish with the prophecy in Micah. But what in Revelation? So let me see what they did us. And let me see what the Lord going to do to them right after that. Go ahead.
Revelation 11, and 11 reading on, it says, read, and after 3 days and a half,
And 3 days and a half represent 350 years. From 1620 to 1970, where
Spirit of life from Yahweh entered into them.
the Spirit of life from the Lord entered into them. So now what? They get back life in them. That is the Israelites waking up. That is us. On the street corners, that is prophecy. So Akim, guess what? Every time we come outside here and preach, it's written in the Bible. Like prophecy. It's a prophetic thing what we do outside here. Not just prophesying, we live in prophecy right now. But in Revelation,
And it reads, entered into them, and they stood up upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them.
and when we stand up on our feet, what going with it? They're terrified. Because all the rejoicing that I was doing, they realized they fucking wrong and stop short. Because these nations, the whole plan is to keep us under. Once we under, them on top. Because they know once we on top, they don't have nobody else to rule the world like Jake. Nobody can rule the world like we just make everything run in perfect one. Time we rule the world in righteousness, we're the only ones who can make it run how it's supposed to run. And they know that. They know that. So, hey, keep them on that so we can be on top. That's the plan. But now you see we coming back on top because we getting back with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So that terrifying them. scripture just saying, great fear fell upon them and saw them. So every time these Edomites turn on YouTube, these elites and the silly preaching, they shook.
Word. This is Luke 1:68. Blessed be our power of Israel, for he had visited and redeemed his people.
Done. Now we redeem us by our blood of Yahweh.
It's in Revelation chapter 13 and verse 10. They say, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
No, this is what we say. When we stand up on your feet, we get to us because the fellas fucking bullshit Christianity. To love everything. Love. Just love. You ask for fucking. Look, nigga. You ask for question. Just love. I'm telling you. Just fucking love. Just love. Right? So now we start to read now. And we see scriptures like this. So now when we start to see this and read that. Oh shit. Just like scratch me head. Where?
You know, with Egypt, when the Pharaoh put all the firstborn to death at the start, the Lord bring that back to them. Alright, he bring back that same thing that they did to us, unto them. And like the same thing, what gonna happen to Esau. You understand? It gonna happen in a big way. You can bring that more than this sword and put all the Edomites to death. You know? Revelation 13 and verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with a sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Paul was Peter and Paul and St. Paul, or Catholics like to call them St. Paul and St. Peter and St. John and St. Jude and St. James and St. Thaddeus and them. All of them, what was the patience and the faith? Here's the patience and the faith and the saints. What is them fellas and them was doing? What was looking for? What was looking for? He just read up what was looking for. He was looking for captivity for the captive, for the captors, and death. He wants to kill them and persecute them. That is all that was on. When they read the Bible, that is what it is about. The Bible is about them. All through the Bible is death. Most High killing thousands. For his people.
For example, back up one time. Word. It is first, 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6. Saying it is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
Yeah. It's a righteous thing with the Lord to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. He's not troubling the truth. Moab, Ammon, Elam, stinking police, or the stinking daughters, police, and the Most High destroy them. Right on reading Testament.
Yes. And to you who are troubled, rest with us.
To you who are troubled, all you find out that they're in trouble in all your mind, come in the truth. Come in. Because all you Israelites are under trouble. And to you who are troubled, rest with us. Come and rest. Come in. Because they have a great calling. Come in. And to you who are troubled, rest with us. Come. Come and rest. But this is we rest.
When the Lord Yahweh shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels.
Yeah, because Yahweh Shai, our Lord and Savior, so-called black man from the tribe of Judah, from the house of David, from the lineage of Jacob, right? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, right? The man who sitteth on the throne at the right hand of the Heavenly Father on high, in heaven, he is coming back here on earth, and he's coming with mighty angels. Thousands and of them. Now we army. You don't need a fucking physical army, so you don't need guns and bombs. We have protection up there. Well,
And it reads, in flaming fire.
In flaming fire are we coming back?
In flaming fire.
For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh. And the slain of the Lord shall be many. When
in flaming fire, taking vengeance.
Taking vengeance. Yahushua coming back to take vengeance when?
On them that know not power.
That know not the Most High. The vengeance will be on the ungodly. But the godly will be protected. That's why he pays the Yama. Despite people who you know might see her, they might watch her. He preacher now. He in fucking club. He in dress how they preacher. Bro, it pays to do this work. Because Yahushua coming back. Well,
and they obeyed not the gospel of our Lord.
And that so once you obey what it is we said, you endanger the judgment God
of our Lord Yahushua Mashiach, who shall be punished with everlasting destruction from the presence of the Lord and from the glory of his power.
Everlasting destruction. And then new premises, them chariots come back, laser beams, all of that. You people will not be filled with fire. You understand?
Yeah, it says Genesis 12 and verse 3. And I will bless them that bless thee, and curse them, and curse him that curseth thee, and in thee shall all the families of the earth be blessed.
Yes, sir. We bless you. We bless you. We curse you. Then we curse. You understand? And in us, because we took along, that was Abraham, we went to Isaac, we went to Jacob. The Lord told Jacob the same thing. And all 12 tribes in the nation, until the 12 tribes. You understand? All of the 12 tribes in that nation. All the nations within them 12 will be blessed. Understand? And then the rest of the nations will bow down before him. The word bless means to bow down. So they will bow before us.
And then the next thing too, if they go up order, they will be here in a man, they go to the next man's wife. You know? They're going to have no polluted air. You will have original and good fruits to eat. And that will be a blessing to breathe real air. You understand? That will be a blessing.
Now it's something to live for, but you'll be living in total righteousness. It won't be this kind of lawless society that we are now. That is so created. You need to actually set up and be part of that kingdom, right? Total righteousness. And the only righteousness that you find it right now on earth, that is safe to say, men are great exposure. Because we are out here preaching our righteousness and trying our best to live it. By these he might be partaker of the divine nature, having escaped the corruption that is in the world through lust. And besides this, giving all diligence, add
after your faith, virtue.
So you have a cup with diligence, just adding ingredients. So you add to diligence, virtue. Well,
And to virtue, knowledge.
and the virtue knowledge. You add a next key ingredient. Well,
And to knowledge, temperance.
the knowledge temperance and the temperate well.
And to temperance, patience.
The temperance patience, which I was just saying. Well,
And to patience, godliness.
and the patience godliness. Just right that ungodly will not be punished by Yahushua. Well,
And to godliness, brotherly kindness.
and to godliness, brotherly kindness. Yeah, let me have brothers keep our word.
And to brotherly kindness, charity.
Word. And to brotherly kindness, charity, which comes from the Greek agape, which means the love. Don't mean giving like these damn charity organizations that it has that it is set up. And they take something and give to people. And I know what it is. It's love. Of them as sincere heart. Word.
For if these things be in you and abound, they make you that ye shall neither be barren nor unfruitful in the knowledge of our Lord Yahushua Mashiach.
Right, so if you have them things in you, you will never be barren or fruitful. No one will be pushing well.
But he that lacketh these things is blind.
He that don't have these things is a blind man. He's blind. He can't see. Well,
And cannot see afar off.
you can't see afar off. You can't see the bigger picture. You can't see faith. You cannot sacrifice now. You don't pay off faith. Long run. Kingdom of heaven, where riches that we seeking on this earth, what and what cannot corrupt over. Right? Like these fucking men, like these different camps and them, all these things are the ones here, like Nate and them can't see that kingdom of heaven. If there was, you know them things that Peter just said there, what and rust are the riches that they have here, riches that they're going to get there, the matter and rust cannot corrupt it there. Them can't see that. The riches that they have here, what and rust can't corrupt. That the seeking for here. But in the kingdom of heaven, the riches that they're going to get, what and rust cannot corrupt. They're going to be a multi-fucking trillionaire. How we had a thing. You're going to be a he's already multi-fucking trillionaire. Multi-trillionaires. You know, trillionaires means. What is that? That what it is. It's just we don't have it yet. But we get it soon. Patience, just say that.
I know that I work and I talk to people, now I'm rich. Hey,
Be rich. Be rich. Be rich. Rich in the knowledge of the Lord.
right?
But guess what? In the kingdom of heaven, it's in worth more even like $500 trillion that the Rothschilds. They're going to be paupers. They're going to be paupers. They're going to be like they're going to be like a vagrant to hungry people now.
I want my wife here too. I'm here to see it. She gave me once, I cherished it by a rich man. And the rich man had a daughter. But then it had a table set up there. And the rich man offered to eat from the table there. And then it had a white man in the room. She like, what the white man was doing? The white man was facing to the wall and he was eating. He was what? He was facing the wall. He was facing the wall. And he said, while the rich man is like, he was eating that.
We want That we might even think about. So why not do this work? Scripture says he that lacketh these things is blind.
You think about that street. When you think about that street of gold, don't think it like this street here is gold, you know. If you think it's from day to day, that street of gold, you understand it was that. When you hear a crown of gold on your head, don't think it is small, it's crown, you know. But I don't better you have to start why you come on the side of your head too there. On the side there. Like Jake Pep there, I pick on the top like side click there. A glorious time, man.
It's something to live for, it's something to live for to get that. You should buy life on that. Remain here and wait until it fucking up. Understand? Because it was shit here for we. I tell you that much. Don't have nothing here for nothing. Girl, you line on next to take it. She had a man sometime. You know, 10 different. You know? But she into some man. Woman, the job unpaid.
God.
Bills in the house. You don't have to look for it. Other than to do this work, and hope and take up promise by your house.
That's right.
You don't understand. See, afar off had forgotten that he was purged from his old sin.
Old sin is not the full you forget it was purged from your old sin. You're purged. Lord blood is nothing to fuck around. Our shy blood is very important. Our shy blood, that man died on the cross for you and you play the aspect.
Examine yourself whether you believe it or not.
Yeah, examine yourself.
Wherefore, the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure.
Yeah, so we just read all of these defense and attributes. But you say, wherefore the other brethren? Yeah, well, really give diligence to make your calling and election. Be diligent. You understand? Be diligent. All of them things I just said, they be diligent in it. That's right. Make your calling and election sure. Well,
For if he do these things, he shall never fall.
if you do these things, what we just read above, then have no falling. Then have no falling. You could say, hey, Lord, yeah, when you're ready, yeah. You ready for my father? You could go ahead and do that. Because I was doing all of these things. Son, you could be bumping and shaking up and saying, Lord, come down with it. Instead of the correction. Work in the process. Work on yourself right through it. Work on yourself.
Back to Matthew chapter 20, where even though we had a painful work and thing at the end of the day, who might come first, but you know what it is, equal proof of the ministry. For now I am ready to be offered, and the time of my departure is at hand. I have fought a good fight, I have finished my course, I have kept the faith. Henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day, and not to me only, but to all them also that love his appearing. And Paul was confident in it. Understand, he was confident that he never come laid up with him. Understand, and that's how we have to be very confident also. How we have to be confident is perfect love casts out fear. So right now we have to be walking on the cautious.
be cautious how we do it. But we do it what we say. The scripture says let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth. Corrupt communication is not only speaking evil about your brother, it's also speaking evil about where you've been taught, about doctrine. If you're speaking something contrary to where you've been taught, that is corrupt communication. How is corrupt communication? Because guess what? You can corrupt somebody that coming up with the truth and cause them to fall. Alright? What the scripture said, teaching things that they ought not. Right? So, as a brother was reading Timothy, they have a list of things, there are a system of things that we have to do to make sure that our calling is sure. Alright? Just be humble. You're going to be humble in the scripture said the meek shall inherit the earth. Mysteries are revealed unto the meek. Alright? You can't be high-minded in this truth. The scripture said, it says that a man basically boast that he know me and understand me. Alright? Not boast in the knowledge we have or wherever the case is, but boast in the fact that he know and understand Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That is where I have to boast it. Understand? Because with the Lord teaching us here, the Lord teaching us how to be brotherly amongst each other. Because with the Lord said, you have heard that the Lord said, I have and teach for 20, but it shall not be so with you. Because the Lord was teaching the disciples how to live, tight, closely knit with one another. Now you can't say that, as the scripture says, we have to be of one mind and of one judgment. You can't say you have one mind and one judgment and then you're teaching things contrary to the doctrine. Alright? Two can't walk except in the agree. Alright? And what scripture said, the Lord said, He's building up the tabernacle of David. Alright? And He getting rid of all the breaches. All the breaches is like Achilles' weaknesses. So by the Lord building up this wall closely knit, and you teaching our way what doctrine, guess what? That is a breach. So what do you think the Lord gonna do to that breach? He said to the scriptures, He getting rid of all the breaches. The Lord getting rid of the breaches, so you can't be trying to teach on. Hey, guess what? Just leave the teaching to the apostles. When the apostles teach, you just teach that same thing. Regurgitate that same thing, but don't go teaching where what doctrine the scripture said. Don't bring nothing to the ministry that they be blamed. Alright? And a lot of young men be doing that. They come up in this thing and they believe that the Lord so dealing with them and they just go just teaching where what doctrines. And usually it happens around the Passover. Because usually around Passover you see men leaving or being kicked out because of something that they teach or believe that they surpass the teachers. It usually happens around the Passover. Because why? Because the Lord getting rid of leaven around the Passover and them demons be kicking up around the Passover. Alright? So, hey, you gotta, as Paul said, you gotta keep your body in subjection. Alright, you gotta keep your mind in subjection, lest that after you teach yourself be a castaway. Alright? Hey, guess what? The scriptures so it's so marvelous that you can actually use line upon line, precept upon precept, and still teach something wrong. Because why? Because you weren't taught how to apply what the scriptures were saying. Line upon line, precept upon precept, and still go off. Because why? Because you missed one key precept. One key precept will cause you to stray from that path. Alright? And them spirits know how to use them scriptures to manipulate you. Look at the incident in the wilderness with Yahushai when Satan came. You understand? What Yahushai used the precepts. Alright? So sometimes when demons be messing with your mind, hey, just look for the precepts to counteract them. But don't try to counteract the men that taught you. counteract the men that taught you, guess what? I serious demons. The apostle being this thing for years. Without the apostle, you still out there being a nigger. You would still be out there being a nigger. Without the apostles. Alright?
So like yeah, this should be intense all the men's neighbors.
You understand? Scripture says, take heed how you build your upon. It says, take heed how you build your upon. Hey, the apostles, they don't found this thing out for us. All we have to do is just follow. The scripture says, be ye followers. Be ye followers of me, as I am followers of Mashiach. Alright? You can't do your own thing. You can't do your own thing in this truth. Nice scriptures talk about schisms in the body. There's a schism.
1 Samuel chapter 15 and verse 23. For rebellion is a sin of witchcraft, and stubbornness is an iniquity and idolatry. Because thou hast rejected the word of the Lord Yahweh Shemeshai, he shall also reject thee. I'm going to find a topic. What I believe is that if a brother will be teaching the wrong truth, then it must have men over him will be trying to correct him as well. And if it's still being rebellious based on our word, because the apostles to how all the way come down, as Master like you say, they have a way of teaching things. They taught us this. If you come and you trying to do your own thing now, it might as well just open your own camp and rename your own camp and do your own thing. They can't teach contrary to the apostles and can't steer as well. Because the Most High Yahweh Shemeshai set up this man for a reason. As much as you might think that you need no more than these men, why not talk to these men on top so that they can rebuke him?
Hey, with the scripture said, powers to go about being of the Most High. He that resisted not man but the Most High.
Now this is Galatians 6 verse 6. Read, let him that is taught in the word communicate unto him that teacheth all good things.
Yes, so communicate with him that taught. Understand? You learn the word, so communicate with him that taught, because guess what? You could think that you have it, but you don't.
So like if I can just go back to the something this is how they say on witchcraft. The witchcraft, law which you spells and potion. So when you come now and you speak a doctrine that contrary to the truth, you communicating what a seductive spell. Right? That's witchcraft right there. That's where you get guilty.
Hey, to prove that you can use precept upon precept and go off. Look at the Canaanite woman. Alright? Or hey, even Simon the Canaanite. Simon the Canaanite. You can go precept upon precept and to prove that Simon was a heathen and he would be dead wrong. You would be dead wrong because you say, hey, a Canaanite. It's who? Because I was one of them Hamites. And you're right by saying a Canaanite is a Hamite, but you're wrong by saying Simon, the apostle, was a Canaanite. He wasn't. Because by the time I mix up with the words, it's Canaanite, and I can't remember the next word. The word they go back to what? To being zealous. Simon the Zealot. That is what his name was. Right? But one key aspect in that breakdown can make you go off, it can make you derail. So sometimes it's just to take it low and just learn the word. Just take it low, take the L. Alright, and the more you talk to men about the part that they're going, guess what? They can't see because by the look, it don't blinded. And only when they wreck, then they can realize, you know, I'm fucked up. Every year you'll be seeing this. Around the Passover, maybe doing this bullshit. Always trying to come up with your own. You always get some epiphany. You always want to do your own thing. Always want to just go and try to bring some new, innovative thing to the table, and it's not scriptural. And it easily refuted. It easily refuted, but they're bent on what? Onto you trying to be Saul. You're trying to be Saul in this thing. When I say trying to be Saul, you're trying to be shoulder up above all the people, easily seen. It's not about that. It's not about that. Wisdom exalted her children.
That's right.
Alright? Stop trying to be so, stop trying to be, you know, from the shoulder up in the crowd. That everybody can say, hey, that is the guy.
First Peter 5 and verse 5. Likewise, ye younger, submit yourself unto the elders. Yea, all of you be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility.
Hey, like this guy, really new moon thing. He said that the apostles going out. This is your last time to repent. Guess what? You cannot see the new moon. With the unaided eye, it is impossible. It is impossible to see the new moon with the unaided eye. That first crescent you see in the sky, that is about a day, almost 2 days after. That is not the new moon. Always trying to come with something new. But guess what? That is the Most High. That is the Most High. What he said in somebody give me Ezekiel, I think it's Ezekiel 20. Bring it to the one.
Yeah, I was saying that's the Most High because the Lord said what? The deceiver and the deceiver are mine. Right? He said, Proverbs 3 and 5 said, trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not to thine own understanding. Right?
Ezekiel 20, Ezekiel 24. According to Ezekiel 20, I believe it's Ezekiel 24.
The Lord will lead your feet aright and you trust in Him. But when them seducing spirits come and you step up in mind and thought, and you don't stand by the precepts, you don't show understanding. Because as I was saying, they can use the precepts and prove something that is totally wrong. Right? But studying thyself proves now, you get a full understanding. Because that was Solomon said. He said, get wisdom with all I get and get understanding. So have men who in the walk but don't understand why they walk in the walk. They put one foot in front of each other, but they don't understand why. Right? So if they get tip on the left or the right, they're going to fall over.
This is Ezekiel 20 and verse 37. And it reads, and I will cause you to pass under the rod, and I will bring you into the bond of the covenant. And I will...
the Lord bringing us into the bond of the covenant. When?
And I will purge out from among you the rebels.
That the Lord doing the purging of the rebels. You understand? And the more men speak to you about the party going down, the more you showing yourself to be a rebel because you're rebelling. You always trying to find some new way to dance around, where you've been told. You're always looking for a rebel. You know, suppose it's this, suppose I'm right. Hey, guess what? You could be right. You could be right. But then you could be wrong and you're not thinking about that. There's not a right way to do something wrong. It have a pathway, a system that is set up. Hey, you come to something new, you believe, you get a revelation from the Most High. Hey, you pass it on to men that have been over you in this truth. See what they have to say. Don't just believe that you're right and they're wrong.
Hey, you should not talk about submitting to your teachers.
Condescend thyself one to another. You would condescend me to bring yourself low.
Over the past years, and it's not glorifying enough happening before, but over the past years, you'll see brothers actually getting that spirit, that all these things is spiritual, you know. Because they'll gain that spirit. I will actually witness and never talk to these men. And then a little bit after they fall over with them. And I said,
I feel like I tell you what Gamaliel said to them. Hey, leave these men alone. Because if they not be of the Most High, they will be overthrown. Right? And he drew an example of Tudias, right? That he rallied men behind him. Right? And when he fell, what the scripture says, smite the shepherd and the sheep shall go scatter. Right? When he fell, everything will come to naught. Right? So the scripture also says that a man had been on a long journey, had much experience. So as you're walking the truth, you realize that there's really nothing new. The same spirits coming back, they're recycling. The same vibration, same energy.
Lord same like in his judgment, like a ring.
Can't. Hey. This thing is a marathon, not a sprint. Pace yourself and be humble. That's what it's about. Walk in the path was already set. You walking in footsteps of men that walk before us. We're not cutting a new path. But hey, pride comes before destruction. Anytime you think that you're the innovator, the Lord didn't want you expressly, that's what they're going to fall.
Hey,
we're not fall.
The scripture said, don't walk wise and Daniel, right? Don't walk wise and Daniel. Esau have telescopes that if an ant on the moon, Esau could see it. And if Esau tell you today is the new moon, then you will say, nah, you're wrong. The new moon is 2-3 days down the road, because that is when you see it. Like for real. Like you can see the 10 streak of light. Guess when they do research, they call the new moon a young moon. They say it is impossible to see the new moon within 24 hours of the moon turning new. It's impossible. So it usually rises with the sun. And obviously you're not gonna see it. When you see that streak, it's like almost 2 to 3 days after. The moon don't go dark for 2 to 3 days. Alright? If you claim it have 28 days in a month, what about them 2 days that you claim going dark? The Lord never said it had 2 extra days that you can just do whatever you feel like. Alright? The Lord never said that. Those 2 days that you claim going dark are 2 days that you cannot see. That is impossible. It is impossible for your eyes to pick up that light. You can't see in a pitch black room, but you have animals that can see, because right there they can pick up more.
The acumen, the oils in the eye. Yeah. That oil, that lubrication, they pick up the low, they have the reflection. They can see.
You understand? They could pick up more light than what you could see. Right? They could pick up more light than what you could see. So if you could have seen like one of these creatures, probably you could have seen the moon with it now turning new. And guess what? You know, I actually looked at a time lapse. I was watching a time lapse on YouTube with the moon from 0% to the first light. Right? To the first light. And it was actually some hours. From 0% light, because it's showing you on the time lapse on YouTube. It's showing you the day, the time, the phase and whatnot. And it actually showed from 0% to when the app now started showing first light was a few hours. Alright? So that debunked that whole thing with it at 2 days of darkness. The 2 days of darkness is when you can't see light. And that is why the scriptures say in Galatians 6:1. Read that for me real quicker.
I want to paraphrase that.
What the scripture says be not high-minded.
Well, as I said, the scripture also said that even though we're going to be princes, we're going to be on our tutors, right? So we are not tutors, and tutors, they're teaching us the way, the path.
Book of Galatians chapter 6 verse 1 says, brethren, if a man be overtaken in a fault, ye which are spared.
And men will be overtaken in faults. Scripture said the zeal of thine house hath eaten me up. Because as zeal, you would read and try to come up with, something new to bring to the table to make yourself seem, necessary or useful. But you have to be careful with that. You have to be careful. There's a lot of information and disinformation. You have to be careful. You have to be careful. You have to be very careful. Exactly. And why the scripture said strong meat is given unto them of a full age. But I have fed you milk. That's what Paul said, I have fed you with milk. Strong meat belongs to them that are of a full age. Are we knowing here full age?
You can't be you're not even 12 years in the truth. 12 years to become a man.
Stop trying to be on the level of men who've been here for decades. You just woke up to this thing and you're trying to be on the level of men who've been there. And don't say, well, you know, that is no way you're trying to. Guess what? That is what you're trying to do. Whether or not you realize it or not, that is what you're trying to do. Because by you basically, you know, overlooking with the teaching and believe that you have it, that is what you're doing. Whether or not, guess what? A drunkard don't acknowledge that he have an issue. Somebody have to tell him, hey, you're a drunkard. He might not notice. He might think it's alright just getting up 6 o'clock in the morning and drinking a cup of punch. Alright? And it's only when somebody bring it. Guess what? You can have a proud spirit and not know. Somebody have to acknowledge it to you. If you have a blemish on your face, how the hell you gonna know if you have a blemish on your face? Somebody have to say, hey, you have a blemish on your face. So not all the time that you're gonna know that you have an issue or fault. That is why I have the brotherhood for a brother to correct you. But you have to take correction. You have to take correction. You have to take correction. And that is why a lot of men refuse to do. They refuse to take correction. Hey, what the scripture said? The scripture said, dreams had deceived me. You understand? Dreams had deceived me. Hey, you could dream something that pertains to the truth and believe that the Lord gave you a breakdown. But hey, go up the ranks. Give you a camp leader, and the camp leader can't down to hell and they go up the ranks. And let it come back down to say, alright, yeah, you were right or you're wrong.
So like you can't be the alright to shut it down right there. You can't be the, because he's your leader, he's your elder, he's above you 144. He can shut it down right there.
Hey, and for you men, right? When you go to your camp leader and your camp leader give you a no, you men who trying to go around them to use a back door to go to somebody else, you know, in authority to get a yes, you going off.
Circumventing.
You going off. You going off. And the apostle spoke about that. Going in the right order. Alright, the Lord said He gonna cast out the rebels that is being rebellious. Rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft. And stubbornness as idolatry. That is stubbornness. If you got no age, just take it, no. You mean, yeah, that is like being a bitch. That is what these women like to do. Alright, that is what these women like to do. They will go to somebody and if somebody tell them no, they just want somebody to back them up with the wickedness. So they will go to somebody else just to hear, yes, girl, you're right. And that is being wicked. Stubbornness is idolatry. And you know what the Lord said about idolatry and witchcraft? Put them to death. You're trying to bring breaches in the house of David. That is a breach. Alright? Bringing new things into the script that are not scriptural, that cannot be proven, and is not factual. That is bringing breaches into the stronghold. What the scripture said, give me Nahum 2:1.
Nahum chapter 2 and verse 1. Yeah. He that dwelleth, he that dasheth to pieces is come up before thy face.
Okay, go ahead. When the scripture say Revelation 12:12, the devil, you know, leave you at a short time and will come against you. Understand? Go ahead.
Keep the munition, watch the way.
What is the munition? The munition is like God. You understand? The wall, the battlement. Go ahead.
Make thy loins strong, fortify thy power mightily.
So what we doing? We fortifying our power, making the munition around in mind. Right? So we fortified our strength mightily. We strengthen our mind in this word. So now let's say it have 12 members in one camp, right? 12 members in one camp. And these members were a chain. And 11 of the members were solid iron. And one of the members was foil paper. What do you think gonna happen with that chain? Pull apart. That is our weakness. Stop trying to be it's adverse. It's adverse like different. Stop trying to be adverse to the other. 1 Corinthians 1:10. Stop trying to be adverse to the group. Stop trying to create your own circle. And then going on the camera saying all praises to the Most High and salutations to the apostles. Double honors to the apostles. Because by you going against what the teacher is not giving double honors. That is not double honors. Go ahead. That is eye service. The scriptures talk about that. About eye service. You're doing things. What the scripture said. What I read it earlier on in Philippians chapter 2 verse 12. As you have obeyed much more in my absence. So don't just do things for face value. Do it behind backs too. Do exactly what you're doing on the camera. We are all time people, so like, well,
1 Corinthians 1:10, and it reads, now I beseech you, brethren, by the name of our Lord Yahushua Mashiach, that we all speak the same thing.
That you all speak the same things. If the apostle said the new moon is today, and you say the new moon is 2 days down the road, you're not speaking the same thing. You're not speaking the same thing. You gotta be careful what you're doing out here. You have to be very careful with what you're doing out here.
Now it is a learning truth. Now it is a learning truth overall. When they come up one day and just say they know the truth, you learn under something, and then they come and you want to, I don't understand it, it doesn't make sense.
That's what today usually happens around Passover.
And they were too.
Okay. You understand? Men always feel like they know. They always be in this place that they know. Yeah, you might be reading and you believe you can match precept upon precept, but you can still go off. You can still go off because you don't have everything. You don't have everything. And without all the tools, it's easy to go off. Hey, guess what? With all the right tools, you might say in Isaiah 27 that the Lord gonna destroy Leviathan at some point. That is what you're gonna say. That you might say that in Job, the Lord gonna raise up Leviathan in the end to defeat Esau, but then according to Isaiah, the Lord gonna chop Leviathan head off. Without the right teaching. That is precept upon precept, but it derailed. Because why? You don't have all the tools. You understand? Hey, so with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. We give double honors to the apostles of great mission and do well. Salutations to the men of the hope and saints elect. See brothers from the Trinidad camp, say Shalom, stay strong. Alright? Hey, and stay strong. You are about to enter into the Passover cast of that 11. But it's not only for 7 days, it's supposed to be an all-round thing. Understand? Get rid of all that wickedness. Shalom.
Shalom.